Hello everyone, welcome. Sorry about that, I'm a little late, but that's okay. It's... Hold on. The fuck is the charger? There it is. Welcome to another live stream, everyone. Thank you for joining. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream. And also, just a reminder at the top of the stream, for anyone that isn't a regular viewer but is finding themselves here more and more often, which I appreciate it. Just so you know, I stream the Long Dark every Thursday and Saturday. That is a brand new change to the schedule, and that's how things are going to go for the foreseeable future. Unless I somehow get burnt out on the game again. But I will try my best not to do that. Eventually, though, I will take a break. Jesus Christ. There was a clank, and it's not even... you guys didn't hear it, but that's... oh well. Here, I'll do that for you guys. But I will try my best not to get burnt out on it, and I will have things in place, you know, so since it's a survival game, I will find another survival game to take its place temporarily. But hopefully I don't get burnt out anytime soon. Let's make a good dent into something wicked today, because it's Saturday. I can stream a little longer, maybe up to 4 hours. And now that I have acquired the technical backpack, I'm more or less free to do whatever. And that's both on stream and off stream. I don't know why I'm putting the phone here. I don't technically need it because the chat's right there to the left. So the goal for the series, like the initialization, was to get all the important stuff from the far territory, which included like the camera, the woodworking tools that were there, flasks, the radio, and all that, and then immediately get to Ash Canyon as soon as possible to get the technical. I have acquired said technical, so now I will be able to play off stream and on stream as well at the same time. So Something Wicked is 1,000 days long, and I don't think I could do it all on stream. It would take me years to do it, I think. Unless I streamed it like every day of the week, which I'm not going to do. But with the technical in hand, after today's stream, I should be able to play off stream a little bit here and there. But mostly what I'll be doing off stream is base maintenance and reorganization, clothing maintenance, cooking if I need to cook, stream prep, gathering fuel, maybe fishing so I have food available. That sort of thing. Nothing too exciting. I'm gonna save all the good stuff for the streams, like the tales, major loot locations, stuff like that. Hunting will be off stream mostly. Orange juice, I don't remember if you were a viewer before, but you're in the Discord from what I can tell. Welcome. You made that really adorable British Toasty logo. That was cute. I like that. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to wait a little bit because of this blizzard. Still hear it. I'm actually running out of food here, so I need to get out of here ASAP. Okay, I think we're good. So, I am at Miner's Folly right now. I need to be able to climb down, so this should hopefully help with that. Because what I'm going to be doing is heading to the prepper cache now. I lost sound effects? Weird. Yeah, there's a weird bug where like you lose sound effects for certain things. Okay, yeah, I'm very low on food here, so we gotta go. We gotta get to the prepper cache to see if it's there. I'm gonna be thoroughly upset if that is one of the fully stocked ones, for Sutherland's Tale sake. So hold on. There may or may not be a bear around here. I'm on day 30, so the next Aurora, Sutherland is calling. So I need to get to Angler's Den ASAP. I have these, right? Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the map because I don't know Ash Canyon too well. Bill Collector's here. David's here. Welcome, everyone. Everyone, don't forget to like and share the live. You don't need to share the live, but that's okay. I appreciate it. Leaving a like is enough. Definitely don't spam it in, like, random Discords. I don't think that's a good idea. I already put it in the unofficial Discord, so no need to put it there. Right, pictures. Fortunately, I cleaned out this folder finally. I need a map of Ash Canyon or I'm gonna get lost. Why can't I zoom in? Why can't I zoom in? There we go. So I need to get to Angler's Den because Angler's Den has one of those radios to contact Sutherland. So I need to get from Miner's Folly, which also I need to label this place as empty. I guess I'll do down here. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I definitely ran into the... Hold on, I need to move this down a little bit more. I definitely looted the building that was down here and shot the bear once in the Tookus. It did not react. I see the bear. It's down to the left. Okay, we're good. And then the second time, it started chasing me, so I went back inside and then obviously waited a little while. Alright, so this area is fully looted. There's literally nothing here. Hold on. I will make you French. Please don't make me French. Oh, wait, okay, so we should be good to go. That won't work. There is stuff here. Yeah, some of this stuff is actually worth coming back for. So let me do this. I did not mean to eat that one. Oh well. Hello. Oh god, Bill Collector 2 and 3 are here. Fun. Yeah, some of this stuff is worth taking with. Yeah, too much. So I will definitely be coming back for some of this. I might as well refill on this. Oh, but doesn't that affect the weight? It does. That's so dumb. I guess that makes sense. There are too many bill collectors now, and I'm scared. Okay, this has loot in it. But Miner's Folly does not. What is this place called again? This house? Foreman's Retreat. Oh no. Bill Collector, you're gonna have to get a membership for all three or all of your Bill Collector accounts. Just so they can use the emote when I add it. When I make it available. I need emote ideas for the remaining 9. I have 4 currently. Obviously the main logo is one of the emotes, and then there's 3 more that I've made so far. The evil toast, which is basically that emoticon that Bill Collector leaves all the time. I turned that into an emote. And angry, which is very similar to evil, but it's a different color, and obviously the face isn't the same. And then the heart or the love toast emote, which is basically just the Toasty logo, but pink, and it has hearts for eyes. I guess I should share those at some point on stream. Wish I have twin like Bill Collector. Bill Collector has like. Also, they're not twins. Technically, they're Bill Collector's children. And I asked Bill Collector, how does Bill Collector reproduce? And I asked, please tell me it's asexually. And they said, yes, but minus the A. And so I think, I think our species is doomed if there's sexually reproducing bill collectors. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? Asexually reproducing bill collectors would be worse. Yeah. No, I'm an idiot. Sexually reproducing bill collectors are better. Let's just hope to God that bill collector isn't a, you know, a fucking... the male equivalent of a cougar. Whatever that is. A panther. Let's call it that. I need to be able to see that the audio moving up and down. Otherwise, it'll look like I won't notice if the microphone just suddenly craps itself. Isn't SpongeBob a marine sponge? Yeah, I think so, right? Oh no. You have to stay here. I can't take these with me. I'm going to give everyone bills. Well, joke's on you, I already paid all of my bills off. Except my student loans. Biden's gonna pay for those any day now. Any day now. I'm kidding. He's not. So across that bridge... I should be safe, but of course this map, the spawns on this map are not up to date because of the wildlife refresh. You should give Mr. Krabs some bills to lighten his wallet load. Okay. God, I hate Ash Canyon. Hey, I'll be the one. Welcome. How are you doing? How's Ash Canyon? Bettering the update? What? Better in this update, I think you meant. That cave has stuff in it. Of course, I looked at the map. Well, the cougar spawn is right next to one of the gold mine entrances. That's not great. And there's a moose right at the entrance to Ash Canyon from Timberwolf. So, yeah. Ash Canyon's so much better than it was before. Definitely. Can you hear the sarcasm in that? Please tell me you can. Oh, dear. Hello, dear. Another maple sapling. I really want to take these because I want to make a travois. I think that's how you pronounce it the right way. I don't know. Ask Raphael. That's how he pronounced it in the Part 6 update video. I'm assuming that's the correct pronunciation. That requires 4 saplings? 3, 4? Also, Sutherland really loves saplings for some reason. Not sure why he needs them. Considering he probably doesn't even need a bow for anything, for self-defense. But I'm trying to save some for that. So I'm actually going straight this way now. Ooh. Oh, but no, no bed, though. No bed. No,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No, what's it called? Snow shelter. So I'm gonna take this over here, and I hope to God there's a backpack over here. Like it says on the map. So I can leave this stuff there. Hello, bunny. Well, the wildlife here in this area is more or less the same. Where's this bridge? Ooh, this is thumbnail worthy right here. Not thumbnail worthy, but screenshot worthy. I do gotta take a thumbnail at some point. I did take my Ash Canyon photo, right? Jesus. Yeah, that's a miner's folly. You know what? Let's take another one. There is technically a second camera-related achievement to take 10 photos with each film type. This is gorgeous. We are in sepia. What did I do here for this one? Sepia. Okay, let's do like black and white. I really don't like the way sepia looks. There we go. Oh no, Bill Collector 4 is here. What happened to Bill Collector 70 whatever that was here last time? Son of a bitch. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I went a little too far, but that's fine. There is apparently a container over here. I'm hoping that the wolves I'm hearing are not here. Army, oh no. Doesn't BTS
who owns this stuff?
have claim on that? Ooh. Well, I'm not going back for that. Oh no, they're multiplying. You better hope there's no like YouTube rule against this. Multiple accounts. Okay, that's the way down to the overlook. No, thank you. Oh, but there's no rope down there, is there? Right. Okay, that's fine. So there's a rope up here. I would love to go put this rope down so that I can climb back up. But I'm prioritizing the what's it called? The prepper caches right now. So I gotta get to the one that's here, and then the one in Timberwolf, and then after that, I'm gonna make my way straight towards Coastal, I think. Hopefully I can get an Aurora while I'm here down in
I could use this.
down in Angler's Den, because Sutherland should be available right now, like literally now. Just I gotta wait till the next Aurora. Okay, this is staying, that as well. Oh, is that out? Okay, it is out. That's obviously empty. Shit. Oh. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference either. At least I'm fine with. I have a rope climb up ahead. That's why I've got to figure something out here. Let's eat Toasty? Wait, what? Why? What did I do? Important question. When will episode 5 come out? I have no idea. That's something that only Hinterland can answer. And I don't work for them. Yeah, I'm kidding. Okay. This has loot. You told him the plan. New plan. No, Bill Collector 4. You told him the plan. What is happening? I'm gonna hope to God I can figure out how to drop 0.1 kilograms before I get to the rope climb. And of course, there's loot over here. Of course. Oh God, phone, please. Not now. Bad. Bad phone alarm. God damn it, Bill Collector. Oh, I'll be the... Oh. You triggered it! That's the first time I've heard it triggered at the right time. Thank you, I'll be the one for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. Is the best strategy for the cougar, is it to leave alone? Started the bunker quest, day 444. What bunker quest? Because there's technically 2 of them now. So yeah, if you want to avoid the cougar, don't... I guess if you want to avoid combat with the cougar, obviously don't hunt it actively. But also, if you hurt it in any way, it starts expanding its territory. You don't want to start attacking it. You should actively avoid it and avoid attacking it. I don't think there's gonna be any storage up here of any kind. I need to find this rope climb. I am super unfamiliar with this part of the region. The High Meadow area. That's where I want to get down to. So the rope climb's somewhere around here. Okay. Okay, it's over there then. I will. No. 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 Ha ha ha. No. No. No, Bill Collector 4. I will eat Toasty. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I've got a gun, Bill Collector 4. I'm not afraid to use it. I think one of the Bill Collectors has defected. Okay, Cratches can stay. Okay, you know what? This is gonna break in one hit anyways. That'll save me almost enough. Oh, right, the feathers. Fuck me. Once again, thank you for the donation. I'll be the one. I appreciate it very much. Also very low on water here. Come on. Yes. Can I take a sip of coffee? Yes, just like a barely a sip. Good, they are not they are not tax collectors. Yeah, that's definitely the best part about Bill Collector existing. Are they? Toasty, Bill Collector 4 is in your house. Hide. Oh, it's fine. I've got turrets inside and outside the house. I've basically home aloned my house with Rick and Morty style traps. I should be fine. Worst case scenario, it gets inside somehow, and then the entire building outside of my room just incinerates. I should be fine. My family, on the other hand, I hope you're happy, Bill Collector. Isn't there something here or no? Nope. Actually, there should be a body there, but I guess not this time. Okay. God, what is happening right now? Nope. Nope. Excuse me. Oh, I finished it, apparently. Secretly, Toasty knows a Spinjits from Lego Ninjago. Best show ever. Thank you for explaining that. Oh, I've received word that Bill Collector 4 has been eliminated. Rest in peace. I don't trust this area because I know there is a moose spawn here before the update. For all I know, there's probably like 2 moose spawns here now. And Timbies. Okay, I don't have any more rope climbs now, right? I can start carrying loot. Let me just study the map here. Okay, so we're gonna be heading to the prepper cache. From the prepper cache, I will be landing here, and then there's the prepper cache. Jump down. Don't want to go that way, if possible. Yeah, I think I can avoid rope climbs now. There should be some rosehip climbs and also some mountain goat areas. I should be able to Skyrim my way down to the Shattered Cove after the prepper cache. So I can start picking up a little bit of loot here and there. Which I probably won't be picking up much. Even if I find stuff over here in the prepper cache. I really hope the prepper cache is not loot stocked here. I smell you, Toasty. Wait, oh shit, Bill Collector 4 is still alive. I broke all the booby traps. Oh no. I don't even know how Bill Collector 4 found me. I hear hoof steps. I don't like this. There's some Wilsons over there. Oh shit. Well, Climber's Cave's off limits. Ribbreaker 9000 is over there. Alright. Hi Wilson, hi Wilson, hi Wilson, hi Wilson. Let's just go to the prepper cache then. Oh, good. Food. He has bill collector magic. Makes sense. You can you smell him. His toasty. His what? What are you staring at? I'm scared. You just drank a coffee, dude. How are you yawning? I, on the other hand, had 2 coffees today. One to get me through. There's wolves up here now. Fun. One to get me through the morning while I made my soup, and one to get me through the rest of the day. I made some soup with the leftover New Year's ham. It was pretty good. It needed a little more salt, but I guess less salt is probably better. Also, undersalting is more ideal than oversalting, obviously. Could always fix an undersalted soup. It's harder to fix a oversalted soup. I'm scot-free. What? Huh? So apparently there was supposed to be a backpack over there by Wilson's. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Why there was loot there. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. It's on the map. It's kind of like hidden a little bit. There's all sorts of weirdly placed loot drops just in the most random places in this region. Look, there's one right there. Oh, a soda. Thank you. This region is so weird. Like, I think it would have been better if they were like loot caches, like the ones you can find in Hush River and in Black Rock. I think that would have been cooler. But these are really easy to miss unless you have a map. Does these smell like burnt bread? No. Actually, you guys didn't know this, but I'm actually just a loaf of bread. I'm not toasted. But my content is. Because it sucks ass and is dry. All bill collectors give bill to the homeless. Oh no. We all see him. See what? See me? I mean, yeah, you can see me right now. Hi, Toasty. I see you. Shit. Oh, no. Don't start doing that. Now I gotta make a new emote for that. What is that? Did you add a beard to that? Or a chin? Gosh darn it. Oh, God. I want to throw up. Just knowing what may or may not be in there. Please, for the love of God, do not be fully stocked. Please, if there is any God in this unit. Motherfucker. Oh, this is the older version. Jesus. This is the conspiracy theorist one, but this is the older version of it. This one has the safe in the back. Motherfucker, where's my fucking gold nugget? Well, at least I won't starve to death here. Nightmare fuel incoming.
That'll come in handy.
This is not what I wanted. This is really not what I wanted. So that would take 30 minutes. What would this take? 4 minutes. Just get rid of it. I'm so upset right now. Oops. Ah, 15. 14, okay. 14, somewhere around 45. Fuck me. Toasty, look behind me. That's Skyrim Jesus. I really hope visiting the prepper caches early, like before I even talk to Sutherland, before I even get the special requests. I hope that doesn't break this. So this is the third prepper cache you're supposed to find. Yeah, I really hope this doesn't break the whole Sutherland's Tale questline. It's still very much broken. The only thing they fixed in the previous hotfix, where they actually tried to fix the tail, was...
Stuff will come in handy.
Motherfucker, where's my gold nugget? The only thing they fixed was the ending. That was it. They didn't actually fix, like,
Excellent.
like the loose bricks. Those are still broken. Which, I don't know where the loose bricks are gonna be in here. Honestly, I thought this version of this prepper cache wouldn't spawn anymore. Because they added a new version. With the update. Because this one before, I would call it...
Excellent.
I would call this the Forest Talkers prepper cache, but according to Sutherland, it's known as the conspiracy theorists one, or the conspiracy net, which is, it's the same thing. It's the same theme, but this is the older version of that theme. I will obviously not be able to take all this. I'm just very upset that I got this here. Kill me. Okay, this is about to go ruined.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, and I drank my last tea. Fuck me. Well, I was gonna try to get a trade in today. Oh well. At least start Sutherland's Tale.
Something's making me feel tired.
I feel something is killing you actively right now. End game. Yeah, I really gotta drop some stuff. And then, guess since I'm sleeping here 10 hours, might as well. I'm low on water though. Was there no water in here? Wait, no, there should be water in this box, right? Nope, never mind. I thought there was. There's a Mackinac, but I've got the pea coat. It's better, technically. Could have sworn there were bottles of water in here. Oh! There they are. Well, there goes my plan to get a trade in with Sutherland. Unless the Aurora doesn't happen tonight. Or, and Aurora. I might get lucky here. We'll see. Oh, it's technically still day 29. The tick over for day 30 hasn't happened yet. Got a metal baseball bat for Christmas. You misspelled it and then I mispronounced what you said. I'm such an idiot. Bill collector break into David's house. Uh-oh. We might need to start saying in-game if we're going to be talking about theoretical crimes. So please start saying in-game. I gotta mark this down somewhere. Oh, right. I learned this recently. Nope. Ash Canyon Conspiracy theorist prepper cache. Thank goodness. Gold mine cougar. Wait a minute. When I get back to Timberwolf Mountain, where's that cougar spawn? Is it right by the wing? Next to the cargo containers? Next to the Mountaineer's hut? Which is directly in the way towards the prepper cache. Actually, oh, never mind. I was going to say I could go into the prepper cache, see if it's fully stocked, and then save scum. But it saves when you enter the prepper cache, so never mind. Actually, you know what? I don't even need this. I guess I should leave behind notes. Oh, I see. I left the island cottage note there because I did not mark it on the map where that there was loot there. Okay. I don't think I've learned anything new. Anything noteworthy besides that? So I think we're good there. Please no Aurora. Oh, Bill Collector 4 will give your dog bills. What's the dog gonna pay with? A pile of turds? Oh, I can't believe it. I gotta come all the way back up here. At least the good thing about doing this now is I know where the prepper cache is. The third one, at least. I'm gonna dread if one of my prepper caches is in Hush River Valley.
Too heavy.
That is gonna be devastating to learn. I hate how long it takes to eat an airline meal. Kim will eat them like my homework. Oh, is Kim's your bulldog? All right. Just fucking kill me. I love that you can just put it on the snow. That's so silly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I should be fine. There's gonna be fish in that what's it called? Memento cache. I should be able to live off of that until an Aurora, and then I can just always boil water for that. Okay, let me figure out how I'm gonna get down from here. Let me check this Polaroid spot up here. I don't hear anything. Oh, I guess it's not on the body then. Damn it, I don't want to leave this up here. No, it would be right here. If it's not here, then it's not here. Oh, hold on. I also watched Lego Ninjago all seasons 3 times. I've never... No, I think I watched a little bit of it, but not like a whole ton. What can you do now? What can I... who are you talking about? Are you talking about... Bill Collector? Okay, so this is a point of no return right here. And then I'm heading... right. Which is actually a rosehip climb up. But from there, it's supposedly there's a drop down to the Shattered Cove, which is near the exit, but that's better than running into the cougar. Wait. Oh, the arrow indicates the direction, so I'm going down, actually. I'm an idiot. There's more Wilsons. There's some burdock spawns here. I'd actually would love to take those. And there's a cave. You know, I thought burdock only spawns by water. It would be here. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was a wolf. Like a dead one. Alright. Rest in peace. What can that do? You don't want to know. You do not want to know. Okay, no burdock there. And I've got the Wilsons here. And then a burdock right by the bridge. Bye, Wilsons! Make you disappear, Jesus. In-game, in-game, in-game. Say in-game. Okay, so I'm done here. So from here, from the left of the bridge... there can be a backpack here. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, fun! No, no backpack here. Oh, wait, but matches. The wolves being down there is actually not ideal. Hey, Castle, welcome. Well, currently walking through... hold on, I can't read that right now, I'm sorry. There is a way to Skyrim my way down from here, but I am not familiar with it. It's like right beside the bridge here. I think it's right here. Oh god, pray for me. Okay, I think I found it. These fuckers are gonna get in the way. Please don't snap an ankle. I found it. Oh, Jesus, that was close. I am in Ash Canyon. I'm at the lowest level now, fortunately. Okay, I know where that is now. That what do we call it? Billy Goat? Mountain Goat? Skyrim? Skyrim climb? I know where that spot is now. Alright, back to Angler's Den. Or, hold on. Okay, or I could just get the fuck out now. Did I leave? Oh, I did need... I left my skillet at Angler's. I want that. I have my bedroll, right? Oh, thank goodness. I see all the bell collectors left except the one. Thank goodness. One bell collector is more than enough. Where's the bridge? Oh, idiot. I climbed... I went past the bridge. Okay, let me zoom the map out. So I'm just following this rock wall around. God, I hate this region with a passion. And now that there's a goddamn cougar in a really bad spot and a moose in a really bad spot. I hate it here. Oh! I am surrounded. Oh, it did the thing again! It did the thing again! It did the thing again! It did it again! That happened once before. I'm fucked. I'm boned. I'm boned! I'm gonna break my fucking mouse. I just bought this too. Oh my god. Look at all that armor. It didn't do anything. Well, it did damage, but like... yeah, 29 protection? Damn, if that was a two back-to-back cougar attacks would basically kill me. I don't need anything, right? I don't think so. God damn, dude. I don't know if wolves are like just hyper bugged right now. But it happened last time, or 2 streams ago, where I tossed the torch at a wolf and it didn't even get scared. Like, it even hit the wolf mid-charge and it didn't get scared. Unless that's a thing where it does not get scared mid-charge. Good to know that I can survive 2 wolf struggles back to back. I could probably survive 5 in a row. Oh my god. Oh no, Bill Collector 2's back. Fuck. I've been struggling with food, but I made it to the airfield, got the radio, now I'm in the Mustang. What's the fastest way to Coastal through Mystery Lake or Pleasant Valley? Through Mystery Lake. Going through Pleasant would just be an extra region for no reason. Oh god. I gotta look at my clothing after this. Question. Should I get the fish out of the memento cache now or wait? Actually, I'll do it now because I should probably eat it now while I'm here. I'm not going to be taking it with me. Jesus Christ. This is why I normally carry a revolver, but with the cougar now being a major threat, I feel like I need to carry the rifle with me. Okay, I'll save the cattails for when I leave, if I need them.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load.
Pretty sure some of
longer.
these are ocean fish. I don't know how they're spawning here. Got tons of got hides and tons of crap to move to set up a base and start doing the trader stuff. I've got some orders to fill. That's why I'm asking for the fastest way. Just straight through Mystery Lake is the fastest way. I mean, if you're gonna go through Pleasant Valley to get to Coastal, you're better off just doing it through Mystery Lake. You already got to go through Mystery Lake to get to Pleasant Valley anyways. It's just an extra trip or an extra region. There's no point. Hello, Ivan. Welcome. They do not scare if you are overburdened. Oh, if you're over encumbered, they sense that? Or I guess it has an effect. I did not know that or notice. Wait, where's my skillet? The fuck did I leave my skillet at? Must have been Mountain Town. Or not Mountain Town, Timberwolf Mountain. I made a mistake with all these stupid saplings. Wait, I got clanked? When? I think I'm starting to drown it out now. Ooh, I should not have broken that. In case I ever wanted to build a base here. Oh, fun. I guess the floor is lava now. There is a radio here, right? Oh, son of a bitch. I thought there was a radio in here.
Slow me down.
But what the fuck did I come down here for? Oh my god. Well, I gotta rest anyways. Fuck me. I thought there was a radio here and everything. Let's just get this shit out of the way. What am I taking with me here? Just the cooking oil, I think. That's... the rest can stay. I thought there was a fucking radio in here. Like the one you use to talk to Sutherland. Oh, I'm cooking. Hold on. Just fucking kill me in-game. I seriously thought there was a radio in here. I think I'm thinking of the one in Timberwolf. Well, I can't... No, I can get to Timberwolf from here with over encumbrance. I cannot get from Timberwolf to Pleasant Valley. with over encumbrance. I don't care about this. No, this all has to come with. I would also like to bring this with, if possible. And these. Obviously, I've got to cook all this fish and get rid of it. I probably won't cook all of it. Right, this is kind of a waste. Let me do the torch method. Stupid torch. It really does feel like there's something going on with the wolves. No, don't do that. Yeah, I swear I thought there was one here, but I guess it's in Timberwolf, right? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, sorry for the question. I tested it with the rock. They ran away as soon as... Yeah, I know about that. Like, I always do that normally, but... I'm just tossing it at them, and usually it works, and... I didn't realize that if you're over encumbered, they kind of sense it, but, you know, not literally. It's just code. How did they get an ocean fish here? Right? Isn't the rainbow trout an ocean fish? Oh, you can't cook with this though, right? Oh! Okay. Apparently this is a bug that only some people are seeing. Not everyone.
Feels like a lot of gear.
I thought this was a bug where everyone had it, where you can't cook with ruined food. It's only some people, I guess. Well, these are saying here. I really don't want them. The bug is that people aren't able to cook with ruined ingredients. But this was ruined. Weird. Mmm. Fish. You had a crash bug earlier? Damn. That sucks. I hope to God that they can get a lot of these bugs sorted out. Gonna clean my rifle, but first you gotta unload it. Unless you misfire and blow a hole through your head. Yes, that's a lovely sound effect. Love that. Love that sound. It just tickles every square inch of my skeleton. I actually want to blow my brains out now because of this sound.
Too much stuff to carry.
Let me cook these. Oh, give me this. I need to repair my fucking shit probably. I read that, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Isn't that a benefit with level 5 cooking? It can be eaten, but it can't be cooked with right now. That's a bug. Like, you can't cook with ruined flour or ruined meat. I wonder if it's for recipes. It might be for recipes. I'm not sure. Also, I think the wolves sense if one of your statistics is down, like if you're starving or tired, you still have to go do the weapon thing. They only scare away from torch only if you are tip-top. Well, I was fine. It's not even cold enough to drop my temperature out. Yeah, plus 19. It's not even. It wasn't even windy when it happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Really don't. I got the junkyard rested up. Got into junkyard rested up for 4 hours and let it save. Open door and game crash. Damn. Well, at least it's saved right there. I'm glad that the wave of bill collectors is done for now until I jinx myself. Okay. So that can stay. There seems to be a lack of cloth in here. Why are you floating? There's... I'm starting to see the bugs where, like, items are floating. That's definitely what took a majority of the damage there.
I think I need to lay down.
Oh, hold on. I need to save scum here. Because if this fails... Oh, shit! Yep.
Something's gotta go.
What happened? The game crashed. Guys, the game keeps crashing. I don't know why.
If I can drop any of this gear. I might have to drop some gear.
70%. I wish F11 was an option. Only Daniel would know what that means. Or any Daisy players.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Motherfucker!
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hey, you know what? Screw you, game. Mother. Never mind. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse.
I need to drop something.
This is one aspect of the game I loathe with every atom of my being. Hello, Red Inferno. Welcome. You're here just in time for me to rage quit.
Too heavy.
Just gotta brute force it sometimes. Okay, this leather has to come with. I've only got one left, right? Or two left. Oh, the hat. Just notice. Why is it like chewing on my skull while I'm struggling with it? Why is my hat so damaged? And well, the gloves make sense, and the jacket. Why the hat? Whatever, Wolf. Whatever. Whatever. Get out of here, Wolf. 500 Days Rage renamed something like... Yeah, if only I was restarting, or starting from the 500 Days save file. This is not the 500 days, unfortunately. How is this even real? I don't know. I don't know. Computer-based RNG is the worst RNG. You should light a candle to the dice god. You are cursed. This isn't even the worst I've seen before. I've seen it happen 5 times in a row. At 70%. This fish has to go before I leave. I also need water, I just realized. Come on. Come on. Let's just risk it for a biscuit. 90%? 95%? Should have been at Timberwolf by now. Everyone, please make sure you leave a like in the live stream. Maybe I'll have better luck with the algorithm. Who am I kidding? The algorithm's way worse than RNG. Actually, what I could do is... Nah, just let it boil. So, yeah, it's still 2 hours, so I need a stick. I don't think I'm even level 3 yet, right, for cooking? Nope, almost, though. So I can sleep for 2 hours. Come on. I guess I could have just slept the whole night, or the rest of the night. Because it won't boil over. Oh. I saw something about poison wolves in there in the chat. Poison wolves don't abide by the rules of regular wolves. I learned that firsthand the first stream, or the second stream actually, of the series. Once was like 15 clots to restore Parka. Yeah, with how easy it is to save now, which I feel is like, it's probably gonna get patched someday. The saving after exiting safe house mode. It makes it a lot easier to just save scum for things like that, and it wouldn't be necessary if the goddamn game followed the laws of physics. Stop making your fucking crafting materials disappear if you fail. It didn't disappear. It should still be there. You just wasted time. That's all. Fucking hell. Why does cloth disappear when you fail repairing something? That makes no sense. Okay, I'm good on carry weight, more or less. I still gotta pick up the fucking saplings. But I need to get rid of this fish. I might just drop the rest of it outside. Yeah, once again, I'm wasting resources here. I hear wind. If this turns into a blizzard, I'm gonna fucking jump off a cliff in game. Where's the torch? I feel like this is a mistake based on what I'm hearing outside.
Come on. Come on.
How long do you have to stay in a region on Voyager to trigger a cougar spawn? It's not per region anymore, apparently. It's now just a certain amount of time. On Voyager, I'm assuming it's like more than 30 days. I don't even know. On Stalker, it's 30 days. No, 20. Actually, I think I'm pretty much confirmed they intentionally spawn the cougar when you enter Ash Canyon. So I don't even know the amount on Stalker. It's more than 24 though. 24 is such a bizarre amount of days for it to spawn, to start spawning them. They force you to start dealing with the cougars. I didn't mean to pick that up. As soon as you enter Ash Canyon. It's so dumb. It's criminal, honestly. But the number of days depends on the difficulty, and I don't even know what it is on Stalker. Well, it's like 4 hours to get from here to Timberwolf, so like in-game hours.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
The answer will? No, never. Motherfucker. I need to drop that somehow. Yeah, this will be a mistake. I'm not even fully rested, I just realized. Why did I spend so much time waiting overnight? What was the point of that? I hate myself. I don't understand why I wasted that time. I'm just gonna let it auto walk. If I run into a wolf, I'm just gonna blast it at this point. Knowing there are more car batteries than ever before, I could just start blasting them. Oh yeah, also that is a lie. Yeah, blizzards can last all day. Have you ever been to the airfield and just sat there for a full day because there's a day-long blizzard? I have many times. Now, why is this bush see-through? And two-dimensional. So, basically, because I'm over covered, the wolf will just attack me. Because it thinks it has the upper advantage. Damn, and so going through 2 wolf struggles almost destroyed my hat and my wraps. And did a good chunk of damage to my gloves. I need to get an insulation ready. Because if that were to happen and the insulation gets ruined, I could always have the wraps as backup. Although technically the wrap is now obsolete because of the insulation. I should just be carrying 2 insulations from now on. I don't hear a lot of wolves up ahead, so fingers crossed. And I still gotta check that other pepper cache over in Timberwolf. I know the Pleasant Valley one is empty, and the Muskeg is empty. That leaves Mystery Lake, Mountain Town, Bleak Inlet, Husher Valley, and Black Rock. But I know one of them is up here in Ash Canyon, unfortunately. And there's no super easy way to get up there. Because Hinterland does not like us to have a good time, or a fun time here. They want us to have a hard time, at all times. I'm kidding, obviously. Uh-oh. You know, that wasn't that loud with the screaming wind. Somehow this wind is louder than Roman from GTA 4. Because I could hear the clank way more than I could hear Roman yesterday. I can't wait to get back to that. That was so much fun playing GTA 4. Which makes me even more excited to play GTA 5 at some point in the future. And maybe I'll even replay Saints Row 3 and 4. And maybe 2, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know about 6. That's not the official name of it, but I don't care for it this way. Yeah, as soon as you are missing something, the wolf can smell weakness. Missing something. That's how they put it in the forums. Got it. And honestly, never really noticed that before. I'm waiting. I'm ready to leave this place behind, finally. The next time I come back will be when I have to come here for Sutherland's Tale. Which hopefully isn't for a while. Because that won't really be a priority. What I'll be doing is I'll probably set up one trade. And then, like, just slowly work on it over time. And then maybe complete it off stream. I guess that's what I can do. I can complete those off stream. I can start them on stream or off stream. It doesn't really matter. you know, while playing on or off stream, I can prepare the items I need for that trade and then transport them if needed. But I'm not really gonna... I don't think I'll focus on Sutherland's tail, really. Oh, fucking Bullwinkle still here. Ribbreaker 9000 to the left. When are they gonna come out with the 10,000 series? No, I don't usually avoid wolves. I usually just run into them. And normally, 99% of the time, before this update, they would just run away like they're supposed to when you do the torch method. Do I shoot it? No, I'm kidding. That would be Sudoku. But for funsies, though, what if I just shot it right here and then ran to the exit? No, I'm kidding. Special reward for completing the trader quests. I'm not gonna lie, the final reward for Sutherland's Tale is not worth it. Because it's a hammer. Sorry for the spoilers. But the final reward is a hammer. No, the rewards from like doing the trades and increasing trust is actually just unlocking the better stuff. That is what your main reward is. You do get rewards from turning in the special requests for the tale, but the overall rewards are definitely worth it because it allows you to get like the really good stuff from his trades. But just remember, there is a sacrifice you need to make at the end of the tale. And if you're not aware of it,
I can carry much more.
You could either finish the tale yourself and find out, or watch the video series I have on it on my channel. But the like when you turn in the last request, he just gives you a hammer, which I guess on Interloper would be like gold, but it's really not worth it for that specific reward. I think I read somewhere that fishing in this region gives bonus like 10 or 15 more chance to catch. Yeah, that is such a weird thing. I don't understand why that's a thing. Some regions have a better chance of giving you fish than others. That really makes no sense. It should be like the same across each region. It's not like they have like a living, breathing ecosystem where like it actually like the more you hunt in one region, the less animals you'll see. I guess that does apply for ptarmigans for some reason. But, like, you kill one wolf, 2 wolves will show up, like, 5 days later. There isn't, like, an ecosystem economy in place. Where if you overfish Mystery Lake, you come back 30 days later, there's no fish left. That's not how that works. I did watch your vids. Good. Please don't spoil here. I only spoiled the hammer part because that was really lackluster of a reward. I don't smell, right? No. So, is the cougar... Yeah, the cougar is 100% in the way of the, oh, there's the bear. The cougar's in the way of the wings over here. So it's to my left. Let me get back to the Mountaineer's hut without getting bared to death over here. So they're basically making it harder to gather all the loot over here by the wings by putting the cougar there. And also going to the prepper cache in this region. Oh, this is also the only one of the only paths over to like the other areas of Timberwolf. Now, why did you change path directions? I've got to literally sit here edging this cougar territory just to wait for this goddamn bear. Yeah, the cougar is going to be somewhere up there. They said the fringes of the region. This is not a fringe of the region. This is like the main artery. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking ask for trouble here by doing this. You can probably find the number of days before cougar spawns on the wiki. I'm just waiting for an audio cue of some kind. I knew I should have just looted the cargo containers before. I should have done it before. Same with Mountain Town. The main cougar spawn is right in between the church and Paradise Farms, which basically covers both areas of the church and the farm. So if you linger there too long, the cougar will start hunting you. Okay, no Timbies here. Good, they must have fucked off finally. I should grab this maple sapling. Wouldn't they fringe be like the start or end of a region? The end. Or an area where, you know, that... How to explain fringe? Yeah, like, no, not near an entrance to the region, or like the transition caves that you'll have in like Timberwolf and Hush River, or like a main corridor that is used to access the entire region. Having the cougar there effectively clogs one of the arteries, because the other one is where I came from to go to Ash Canyon, but instead of going right, you go left. That's the other way around to the summit, like around the mountain and up to the summit. But that obviously isn't necessarily the best way for, depending on what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to loot the area past the wing and across that tree bridge, you're better off going up, going through the wing area. But now the cougar's there. Also, that's a birch forest, so there goes that birch forest. I just wish that, at the very least, the one change I would love to see to this. We don't need to call it Cougar V3 or anything like that. The one thing I would love to see changed is removing the respawn that happens immediately after killing one. If you kill a cougar in a region, that cougar and all of its territories are gone. No new cougar spawns immediately. And there's like a cooldown. Say 10 to 15 days before another cougar spawns. Oh wait, maybe I did loot it. Where did these come from? Oh, those came from the plain in Pleasant Valley. Okay, we'll leave another one of these here. Gotta make room. I gotta rest first, actually. Okay, these can all stay here now. For now. Is that all I have for film? Didn't I have... Oh, I must have used up all my black and white. Oh no, I've got one left. But didn't I have some sepia? Oh, I guess I ran out of sepia. There's my skillet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna rest here. Do I have any leather here? No, of course not. Anything else need to be... Oh, it's probably better in here. Anything else need to be repaired? Can I do this by condition? I can. Okay, if I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna save scum here. We consider doing a cougar video on the notes you found? Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. There really isn't anything new to add. Maybe, I don't know. I'm currently in the middle of a break, of a mini hiatus from the lore. Just for my mental health's sake. My toesies are cold. This polar vortex sucks ass. Ah! I'm gonna try to do this before dusk. Oh, God. Okay, we got plenty of daylight here. I'm about to take a piss in my shorts if I don't go to the bathroom. Oh, no, pause it first. And I will be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. Nope, wrong screen. I'm back. And I guess I can throw the... or put the picture of Ash Canyon away because I don't need that anymore. Okay. Oh, right. I need to take my medicine still. Let me do that real quick. Shut up, phone. Oh, God. I switched phones recently, and I spent like a good 2 weeks without having to listen to the goddamn camera ringtone. Now I activated the camera on my phone again, and I want to die in-game. I'm gonna do this with LaCroix. I know I just said I was cold, but like... By the way, Bill Collector, I don't know if... yeah, that comment got removed. Because like I said, AutoMod's gonna start removing that shit if you don't tone it down on the emotes and the spamming. The bot's gonna catch it. I do believe it will time you out if you do it too much. So please avoid doing that. I swear to God, if those are Timbies. Motherfucker. I think they're Timbies. It's hard to tell sometimes. Timbies are a little lanky, if you never noticed it. Like, their spine is, like, a little more curved. I guess not their spine, their back. No, those are regular ones. And, of course, there's 4 of them. This should hopefully be enough time and energy to get to the cargo containers. And then the prepper cache. Now, if this one is fully stocked, I would also be rather upset. But not as much as the Ash Canyon one. That one is actually a huge pain in the ass. The new Cougar spot. Yeah, no, I know that this was in regards to what I was saying before. I took a little break. I know that the respawning of the Cougar is 100% intentional. Hinterland already confirmed that. That is the thing that I hate the most. Out of everything out of Cougar V1 and V2, that is the worst aspect of the whole mechanic, the whole Cougar mechanic. It should not be respawning and being replaced by another Cougar. That makes no sense. Like, what is there another Cougar that's just waiting for this one Cougar to die and take its territory? That makes no sense. That's not how Cougars work, IRL. I don't think. I think it would take time for that territory to be reclaimed. It should take time. If they fix that one thing, I would like this a lot more. But honestly, as it stands, I think I would prefer V1 over V2. Time for my stomach to sink into my colon. Well, I see wolves over here. Would the wolves be scared of the Cougar? Normally? It's like Cougar Mafia, yeah. Oh, these are Timbies. Wait a minute. Where's the bear? I hear the bear crows. Oh, do the Cougars? Whoa, that is huge bar. Do the Cougars also create the bear crow sounds? Oh, you can start. You can stop arooing. Oh, it's when you get too close, like that. I stepped forward. I stepped forward while I was throwing it, and that put me into the radius of the yeah, that put me into its radius. That's why it got the other wolf and this one right here. That's why they went for the struggle, or they charged. It's because I got too close to them. This isn't a cougar, is it? They didn't just like kill it, right? No, that's... Oh! I found it!
Could end up being used.
Oh, no, don't take it. Leave it. I don't want to take this with me. I heard it. So maybe this is like on the edge of its territory. And it is pissed. Oh, I didn't get food here. I thought one of these is always food. Okay, well now I know what's in there. Oh no, there's 2 of them. I see. Yeah, I think this is on the edge of its territory. So maybe it's not like directly in the way. But those saplings over there are going to be hard to get.
He drank his own pee. Doesn't
Guys,
seem so
not now.
crazy right now.
Not now. Okay, there's the food. Okay. Oh, I will need some water, potentially. Just in case. Yeah, this birch forest is unfortunately now more dangerous than ever before. And also, there was a moose spawn here before. They might have moved it a bit, or maybe they removed it entirely, but damn, this is like one of the most dangerous areas in the game. Cougars, timbies, bear, and possibly moose, I'm not entirely sure. And regular wolves, of course, could linger in this area. Fuck, that is a nightmare of an area. It's got so much good loot, too. Even, like, dead deer corpses you could harvest. And, of course, the containers, but holy crap, that is nightmare central. I got lucky there was just a minor scrape. Oh, this would be perfect thumbnail. Right here. Perfect thumbnail moment. Let me do this here, actually. With the wing. I know I'm wasting energy at this point and time. And I'm risking getting cooged. But this is perfect for a thumbnail. I have a new rule for thumbnails. For streams and videos. I'm trying to avoid white and blue in combination. Especially light blue and bright white. Shut the hell up! Just, I guess because that's like a majority of the game. It's white and blue and it's really bright usually. And gray even. And so, in order to make this, to spice up the thumbnails a little bit, I'm trying to avoid those colors in combination. The cougar den, yeah, I really missed that actually, that aspect. Like destroying, if there was a cougar den in the region where the cougar was, you have to find it, of course, and then destroy it. It goes away for like a few days, maybe like 5 to 15 days, depending on the difficulty, obviously. But like the moment you get near the cougar den, the cougar spawns nearby and will start actively hunting you down. Like it turns it into a cougar territory. Starts hunting you down to try to keep you from destroying the den. But if you succeed, then the cougar fucks off. Like they kept they got rid of some of the good parts of V1 and then added some things that make it worse in my opinion than V1. The cougar den not being a thing anymore is kind of disappointing. Because that was the one aspect I was actually looking forward to. Honestly, I hope they kind of just nix the whole Apex Predator idea for Black Frost. I just don't see it as a necessity, considering there's going to be much more going on in Black Frost. Oh, thank Jeebus. Okay. So we can scratch off this as well. Ooh, it is hard to see in here. Oh, you could take that as a decoration if you wanted to. Now, see, normally there'd be like one item. Maybe 2 or 3 if you're lucky. This straight up didn't spawn anything. Weird. I've never seen that before. Like nothing. You would only see this on Interloper, really. Most of the time. I guess I just got unlucky. Okay, I'm gonna sleep here tonight. And then I'm gonna head back. Try to bring as much of that... let me at least get the food out. That's what I'm gonna bring over to Mountaineer's Hut. Bring that to Mountaineer's Hut and then start making my way towards Coastal. I guess what I should do... Because... Who knows what'll happen after I go to Coastal. Well, I'm probably going to try to get to the to Pleasant Valley to trade there, to set up a trade, because there should be an Aurora any day now. I guess the smart thing would be to loot all of Thompson's Crossing and put all the food on the ground, because that is actually... Oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. And too bad this doesn't work. Also, the transmitter is not enabled, so it wouldn't work anyways. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, because I don't know what I'm going to end up doing next. It could be 100 days before I come back to Pleasant Valley. And so I run the risk of losing a lot of food. So I need to get this food out of the container and into Mountaineers. And I want to loot all of Thompson's Crossing just to get the food out. I'm just going to loot the kitchens and the rural store. And then bring it over to the community center. This would have been my chance. Maybe there's something behind the boxes? Nah. Probably not. Uh-oh. Ow, my brain. Nah, they're not going to hide something that you can't even get behind to see. Not that it would matter. The best thing that could spawn in here is literally just a flare. Or like a piece of cloth. I'm not too concerned with that right now. Okay, let's head back. I did take that out, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. And not get cougared to death. Everyone, please make sure you leave a like on the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. Let's help give the algorithm a boost. Oh, yeah. Speaking of algorithm, I noticed that yesterday's stream did not get flagged or demonetized or anything, right? Let me check. I don't think so, because normally I would get an email for it. Yeah, that did not get demonetized, despite the word titties being mentioned like 10 times. Oh, my friend Darth streaming. Her streams are usually fun to just chill and listen to. I gotta see if she wants to do lethal. Hold on. Let me Twitch is not responding, of course. Let me just drop a comment there. Hello? Hold on. Alright, give me a sec. Just realized I left the game running unattended for a moment there. All right, I was just trying to listen to see if she said anything about Fortnite or Lethal. I'm gonna just probably tell her, hey, Lethal? Lethal? When? At some point in the future. Because she's starting to stream again. Toasty, remember the start of GTA 4? Yeah. Titties. Yeah, so what I was saying was, I'm super surprised that yesterday's stream did not get flagged for demonetization. There were so many reasons for it, and it got monetized after the stream. That's a surprise. Meanwhile, you drop a casual C word, and your channel gets removed from YouTube. Poor Australians. Yeah, there was like, the word titties was dropped like 10 or 11 times. I don't remember. There was a straight up like softcore porn. Well, not really porn, but BDSM scene right at the beginning of the game. There was copyright music in that first cutscene. But fortunately, Roman, the loudmouth, was talking at Mach 10 speed. That's not a measurement of volume, but you know what I mean. I think it covered it enough. And there was some very gory death scenes. Or at least one death scene right at the beginning. So yeah, there was plenty of reasons for that VOD from yesterday to get flagged for demonetization, and none of it triggered anything. So maybe I've got YouTube off my back, fortunately. Nico went, oh yeah. Well, we went into the adult club and all you could hear were some adult noises in the background on the TV. Also, I shot the main porn star right in the dick. I didn't need to do that, but let's be honest. I needed to do that. There were so many reasons to get demonetized yesterday, and none of it got, you know, got me in trouble, so I think we're good. But I can't stream Cyberpunk because of that. For the exact same reasons, I can't stream Cyberpunk most of the time. Like the last time I played Cyberpunk years ago, a lot of those VODs got demonetized. And not for a oh, there's the cougar. Not for music reasons, I would turn off the music because there's an option for that. Is that the cougar? Oh wait, no, those are Timberwolves. Maybe I can bring all this with me. Shut up, bitch!
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, I can bring it all. But the Timbies are approaching. I'm leaving, goddamn! Okay, those are Timbies. They're wondering what happened to their friends. Oh, round 2? Okay, let's do round 2 then. Oh, but your bar is so much smaller. What happened? It's almost as if 2 members of your party died last night. Oh, I think they're upset because their friend died. Well, guess what? More of their friends are gonna die any second now. Or I miss. Oh, well, that's fine. Hey, Cougar, can I get, like, backup here or something? Okay, that one's out of the picture. I'm not bleeding or anything. How's the bar that high? Or big, and there's only one left? This may be a waste of rifle, honestly. Well, that was a waste of an arrow. Right in the nose. Calm your fucking tits. I'm leaving. I need birch, though. Oh, I've got one lonely birch here. You know what? There's no cougar in Pleasant Valley, right? I know there's moose and bear there, but there's no cougar there, so. Oh, I wonder if it's screaming because of the Timberwolf. Maybe. I will have to treat Birch Forest in Pleasant Valley with more respect, because that's probably going to be my best source of birch right now. Or Birch Forest in the ravine. I forgot about that. That is also an option. And technically there is a mini Birch Forest in Mystery Lake. Actually, there's a couple of them. But some of them are really small and some of them are like decent sized. There are more options for birch. I'll be fine. I don't know why the cougar is so mad right now. Yeah, my arrow's long gone, isn't it? That's okay. Okay, this one is bleeding. That might be the one with the arrow, but I have no idea. Hey, Toasty, big snowstorm in southern Nebraska. Looks like you're probably getting rain. How do you know that? It's really cold here. That I know for sure. Yeah, that Timberwolf is long gone. Oh, shit! How much health did I lose in that? Oh, not that bad. That's like basically one wolf struggle right there. Worth of health. But the damage to the clothing could be incalculable. At the moment. Only because I can't look at my clothing right now. Because there's a bear. And the cougar's pissed at me. For some reason. Almost as if I grazed its territory. Yeah, it's only got the one. Okay. So staying in its territory for a little bit isn't that bad. I don't live in St. Louis. Who said I lived in St. Louis? I literally never said that or anything. Or I never even mentioned where I live. I'm in the Midwest. That for sure I've said before. But nowhere near St. Louis. Also, please stop, like, I know you're not intentionally trying to do it, but trying to, like, name drop my city of origin is not a good idea. That's basically doxing. Hey, so I just had my first cougar spawn, but I thought I had to stay in the same region for a long period of time. Nope, that was Cougar V1. That is no longer, something you need to worry about. I guess apparently every region that can have a cougar will have a cougar at the same time. And, but it depends on the number of days since you started the save file. So yeah. It does not work the same as it did before.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, let me figure this out. I just broke my spine. No big deal. Oh, I've got a pair for that birch. Nice. This can stay here. And I'll leave some antibiotics, some painkillers. I'll leave one of these here. I'll leave one of these here. You know what? I'll leave the oil and the flour here. But I'm taking the skillet, obviously. I will bring a skillet with me. This can stay here for fishing. I can leave a few of these here. Oh, you know what? These can both stay here. Yeah, for Timberwolf. Makes sense. I'll leave 3. I'll leave these here as well. I'll leave these here. I'll leave 2 here just in case. And obviously I'm going to be leaving a lot of food. Right, I've got to drop 8 kilograms. Here. Alright. Guess I'm not bringing this with me. You know what? Curator's rifle can stay here. Actually, I'll bring this with me. And I'll leave some ammo with it as well. Yeah, this can stay here. That doesn't need to come with. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna bring the these with me. But I'm waiting until I rest a little bit. So let me see if I can like drop my carry weight just a little bit by eating here. Something heavy. Okay, I got to camp office, slept, go outside, and Cougar started walking. Yeah, that's a cutscene, and apparently there's a really rare bug where if once you get that cutscene, for whatever reason, it triggers insta-death, as if the Cougar killed you. I was really scared about that the other day, or last time, because like the cutscene finally triggered for me, and I immediately paused, went to find my save file, and back it up, because that bug would basically end the run for something wicked. Because you gotta restart. Okay, I can go after some sleep here. Actually, I could do 6 hours. Can a campfire scare charging Cougar? So apparently, Zach Nafane tested this. The Cougar will not approach you if you're at next to a fire. Oh my god! Look at the fucking wolf motherfuckers. It will not charge you if you're by a fire, for whatever reason. But it does not care about torches or flares or marine flares or anything like that. Doesn't care about distress pistol flares either. It will charge you if you're holding those, but for everything else it does not. For the campfire it does not care. Or it does care. It will not like go towards you. Oh, so there's no radio here either. Damn. I guess that makes sense. These really aren't communities. So the lore behind the radios is that they're at places that are near or in communities. So Thompson's Crossing. I'm assuming there's one at Milton, Coastal Town Site, the train depot. Where else? The camp office at Mystery Lake. So, and I think there's 6 of them or 7. I don't remember. I'm assuming there's one at Bleak Inlet, and I think there's one at Black Rock as well. I don't remember actually, but basically places where a lot of people would be, because they're meant for like disaster relief and emergency communication in case of a disaster. Toasty, I got a scary ad of a family singing a Christmas song. Oh, that's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we can get the hell out of here and hopefully don't need to deal with that cougar anytime soon. But it's very unfortunate about that birch forest. And plus there's birch saplings back there I've got to leave behind, unfortunately. A toast to the host with the most toast. Alright, you're banned. Beetlebee said have a fun night. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Okay, good, because I got to go past its territory to get to coastal. Yeah. You can probably, like, walk around the edge of it. You'll be fine. I think once you start hearing the cougar screams, that's when you're within the territory. That's when it gets upset. I don't think it's going to actively come at you, though. Like, rapid fire, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it'll start approaching if you stay too close for too long. I know the one that I really do not like the placement of, it's like the worst one. It's the one for Coastal Highway. the edge of the territory is right when you enter coastal from the ravine. So you have to go through cougar territory, even though it's like below the hill, like the hill where you're walking along on the railroad. You're still technically within its territory, which is really dumb. They really need to move that one a little bit, like just so that the entrance is outside of the cougar territory. That one's not going to be fun to go through. Like, I guess you could beeline it straight forward until you hit the trailer, which I think should be out of the cougar territory. But I think that's still ridiculous. Some of these cougar spawns, like the coastal one and the mountain town one, the initial one, is very poorly placed. And this one too. For what's supposed to be the fringes of regions, those three are not fringes. I would not call those fringes. That dude Doge, well, hello, welcome. Why am I always late? I don't know, that's a you problem. Maybe YouTube? I don't know. Because if you have the bell enabled, which you should totally do if you're subscribed, sometimes YouTube just completely fails to alert you that I'm streaming. When that's the whole purpose of the bell, is to let you know when I'm streaming or when I upload a video. But sometimes YouTube just completely fucks it up. Got to make a new bow. Yay. Oh no. Did your bow break? Honestly, if you do a few days of beachcombing in Coastal Highway, you might get lucky enough to just find a bow. Or if you're in Coastal, you can go to Desolation Point and see if the bow spawn occurred. I don't know how you would say it. The bow spawned. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. But there's a bow spawn in Desolation Point. Sweet, sweet Pleasant Valley. For having really bad weather, this is my ideal region after what I just went through up in Timberwolf and Ash Canyon. Okay. Perfect. Let's get to what's it called? Thompson's Crossing, ASAP. That way I can hopefully get there before nightfall, before an aurora is triggered. Because Sutherland should be yapping away on the radio by now. I do kind of wish that you could contact him through the regular radio, the handheld. Oh yeah, I should loot this now. Since I don't have to do any rope climbs, I should loot and empty this pepper cache now. For, reasons. That's a hint to go watch Sutherland's Tale. Part 1 through 6. The textures in here look a little weird.
What have we here?
Ooh, a flashlight. Also, this place has a guaranteed hacksaw, which is nice. Could take it to Mountain Town Timberwolf with you. I don't think it's there for Interloper though.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, what is up with the textures in here? Oh, I think it's when it's dark, the textures kind of crap out. Should be able to contact Southern if you have all transmitters. Well, I think as long as your local transmitter is on. Okay, there's no box there. Good. Because that is a bug. I don't think that box was supposed to be there when I found it. I think as long as your local transmitter is on, you should be able to contact him over the radio. The handheld radio. During an aurora. Apparently you can contact him with the glimmer fog, which should not work. I don't know how that's a thing. How they did not, you know, have the foresight to fix that. But that should not happen. Because he can't... He won't have power during a glimmer fog. I'm gonna bring these with me. So, I don't know what happened there with that. I feel like someone should have, like, thought beforehand, oh, maybe we don't allow this to happen during glimmer fogs, because it doesn't make sense.
Something's gotta go.
I just got lucky and had some pancake syrup left behind at 6%. Ate it and didn't get food poisoning. Oh, you should save that for pancakes, though. Even if it's at 6%, you can still use it for good pancakes. You might just have functional batteries. He can't have functional batteries. Like, that's impossible. Physically and astrophysically impossible. It does not matter where you are on Earth. Everything about what we know now in the Long Dark kind of hints at that the whole world is being affected by this. With Black Frost, we now know for a fact it is. No matter where you are on Earth, nothing electronic will work, and there's no such thing as a battery that can hold a charge. You have to basically rely on an aurora or some other electromagnetic phenomenon that turns on the lights. But it doesn't matter where you are on Earth. It doesn't matter if you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. No functional electronic device will actually be powered. About lost my well-fed. Oh no! Don't do that. That's a really big mistake, losing your well-fed. I gotta make a note here about this battery. That's kind of the reason why I'm now carrying spray paint cans with me. Ooh, double jackpot here. This is what I'm bringing this with me for. And then you mark it with materials. So I know there's batteries here at these cars. And this is even better because there's two of them. Hello. What do you mean still using this world for Black Frost? Ooh. World as in the Long Dark? I would hope so, because it's still in the Long Dark universe. Otherwise, it would make no sense. Ooh. What is this for again? Ah, for the church. Nice. Which I think, isn't it just like matches and painkillers or something like that? I don't remember. Let me drop some stuff off here. Stuff that I don't necessarily need to bring with me right now. Sure, that can stay. This way. Oh, that house is ruined. Is it this house that's not ruined sometimes? I don't remember. There's a couple of random houses on this main road all the way down to Thompson's Crossing. I think this is one of the ones that can be ruined sometimes and sometimes isn't. But there's another one. I think it actually is below. I think it's... I can't remember. Gen Alpha would go kill their parents because there's no more iPad or iPhone. Jesus. I don't think Gen Alpha in the Long Dark would resemble Gen Alpha currently. I think it would be completely different. Because I don't think kids in the world of the Long Dark would be growing up with iPhones and iPads and internet access and TikTok and YouTubes. There's a fundamental change in society before Gen Alpha even grew up, really. Millennials would be the last generation that would resemble the real world version of that generation. Gen Z as well, I guess, would be in the same boat as Gen Alpha. They would be little kids at this point. Well, actually, no. Well, okay. At the time of the collapse, they would be little kids, but right now they would be more or less the same age. Sea machinery wouldn't work either, from what we can see. The objects like flashlights which can't hold a simple charge unless they were always there in all forms.
Ooh.
I think if it's a non-mechanical or non-electronical device that can produce electricity, it could work full time. But the thing is, it's not electrical. Well, okay, there's two parts to the issue. One is that electrical devices have been destroyed for the most part. And two, there is something preventing electrical charges from being held, like stored and even generated. So you could theoretically create like a steam engine that doesn't have any electrical components and is constantly running, but you wouldn't be able to produce electricity from it even during the day or even outside of an aurora, because there's still something preventing an electrical charge from being held. And that something hasn't really been explained yet. I'm sure if there was like someone was a huge fan of the game and they knew everything about physics, about astrophysics, electromagnetism, they can probably explain it. Because there's got to be some kind of science to it, maybe with some, creative liberties here and there. They could probably find a way to explain it. Am I like off center here? I think I am a little bit. But that aspect of the Quiet Apocalypse has not been explained quite yet, but it is certainly strange. Otherwise, flashlights and flashlights and a radio hooked up to a battery would work all the time. But they don't, because those batteries are just drained. Because with Black Rust, they could have done a complete new world, but going with the Long Dark art style. Okay. Well, oh shit, there's a wolf here. So when you say new world, I thought you were meant like it's a completely different universe. But no. Obviously, they're sticking with the same world. The same backstory and lore, the similar art style. It's not quite the same, but it is similar. I thought you meant like completely different universe. That wouldn't make sense at all. And it's certainly not the same world space. For some reason, some people think it's Harmont is like right across the water from Great Bear Island. That makes no sense. Why would they stay so close to Great Bear? Okay, Toasty, this is gonna sound odd, but I want your honest opinion on this. Okay. I will try. Oh my god, I just realized Horizon Zero Dawn / Forbidden West has similar-ish lore to Ultra Kill, and it would take way too long to explain. I'm not familiar with Ultra Kill, but I am a little familiar with Horizon lore. I really do want to play Horizon Zero Dawn at some point. I have it on PC. I would... Yeah, I might consider playing that in the future. I still have a backlog of so many games I want to play. But I also want to play more Fallout, more Skyrim. Maybe more Starfield, but I don't know about Starfield. Starfield is just a fucking shot in the foot in all of Bethesda fans. But like, I want to play Horizon Forbidden West. I'm playing GTA 4. I want to play GTA 5 at some point in the future. I want to play Prey still, 2017. I've been holding off on Prey 2017 for so long. I don't know why. What else? Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. So I will... Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta keep a mental note about this spot. All this burdock. This is... And then there's some cattails, too. But yeah, I might play Forbidden West sometime... Not Forbidden West, Zero Dawn in the future. And I would love to, like, focus on the lore for that, actually, while I'm playing it. I don't think I'll do a full lore series on that. The franchise is too big for me to even make a dent in that. Would you like to explore more of Rudiger and the Machine, or let the story stay in Great Bear history? I don't even think there would be... Oh my god. I don't think there's going to be any mention of Rudiger or the experiment or the outbreak outside of the Long Dark. I think it needs to stay in the Long Dark one. Because it's tied to Great Bear Island's history. If there's mention of a plague in Black Frost, like a pre-first flare plague, it better be basically a Resident Evil situation where whoever's starting up these damn machines and activating this plague better basically be Umbrella. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset because it doesn't. God damn it! It doesn't make sense for it to exist outside of Great Bear, based off of everything we know. Like it's directly tied to the history of the island. If it's also in Black Frost, when there's also so much other shit going on, like we've got Black Frost, the radioactive snow, humans to deal with, deep freezes, which I'm guessing is going to basically mean it's extra cold. It would be really weird to like also have to deal with this potential outbreak. And Glimmerfog. I don't think Glimmerfog will return. I would hope not. I think it needs anything tied directly to Rudiger and his machine needs to stay here. Otherwise, it needs to be part of the bigger picture for the Quiet Apocalypse, which I don't think it is. I don't see a connection between it and the first flare. It can't be, really. Physically. Did that wolf just kind of give up? It did. Jean Industries also seems to be based, for the most part, on the island and its infrastructure. So not much of a role outside of Great Bear. No, I think Jean Industries could show up, but not, in the same way. Because the title Industries, it definitely makes it sound big. I don't think a corporation is going to house itself on Great Bear. That wouldn't make sense. It's some kind of bigger company that has a lot of different branches across many different cities, maybe even across different countries, even. And they definitely have different
I need to drop something.
branches in terms of business. Because if you didn't know this, I talked about this in I think it was the History of BlackRock video from 2 months ago. But the person that designed and constructed BlackRock was named something Jean. The exact same spelling. It's the same person that founded Jean Industries, I'm assuming. Funny enough, I think the person that they based off of... What was his name? God damn it. I'm going to look it up. The person that they used to base this John character, it's pronounced John, is based off of a real life person with a very similar background. I don't think it's exactly 1-to-1. The History of BlackRock. Okay. Going back to the name John, I'm just reading off the script. I do want to note something very important. Yes, this is not the only time the name Jean is in, with this particular spelling is referenced in the Long Dark. From what I could tell, this name is an uncommon version of the English name John. Okay, let me skip through, which is normally pronounced Johann in German. Searching for the name John brings me to, okay, so this is important. Searching for the name John brings me to Hans Henny John, who was a writer and organ builder. And in the lore, G.W. John, the designer and constructor of Blackrock, was also a pipe organ builder. So they basically took Hans Henny John and used that as the inspiration for G.W. John. I don't think it's 1-to-1 exactly, because if this is the exact same John, then they use that name eventually to open John Industries. Hans Henny, I believe, was late 19th century or early 19th century. I guess technically G.W. John in the Long Dark
That'll come in handy.
would have been early 19th century as well, because that's when he built Blackrock. It's been 100 years roughly. So in that time frame, whatever John opened up in terms of small business definitely expanded a lot. It's almost as if Nikola Tesla opened up Tesla Industries, or whatever the fuck the company's called now, and then Elon Musk took over 100 years later. That's like the level of what it is. You know, the person that founded it started it small, and then over time it grew. So yeah, whatever John Industries used to be definitely started much smaller and was not doing what it does
slowing me down.
later on. That's a very interesting connection there. Like I almost missed it too, the name connection. So John Industries can very well appear in the future in Black Frost, but not necessarily like for story. It could just be a, you know, there's a building in Harmont that is a branch for John Industries, like an office space or whatever. That's possible. Or you could see products with the label John Industries on it. Who knows? Oh, I'm gonna just put it over here because this is more space. Horizon Zero Dawn Lord gave me the biggest headache. That's funny. Trying to figure out what to do here. Just leave that here. So many stems. I will consider reading the comments here in a sec. Give me a little bit. What am I? Okay, get rid of that because then I can wear that new sweater.
Heavy.
I don't remember where I got that flashlight from. This can all stay here because there's a rifle here somewhere. I think I left it at Molly's house. I will continue to carry these with me. This I'm getting a headache. What do I do next? That's the best question to ask right now. What am I doing next? Because obviously I want to wait here until I get a trade from Sutherland, but I want to focus on building up the camp office base, or, you know, just continuing with looting the whole world. Okay, I felt the same way. Clank. John Industries also seems to be based, for the most part. Okay, I already went over that. I think there's going to be a cult and an evil gang in Black Cross. There could be anything in Black Cross. There are many possibilities. A cult would be very cliche for a post-apocalyptic world, and it'll probably happen. I hate cults in video games. a lot. Not looking forward to that if there is a cult. So I haven't really decided what the hell I'm gonna do with the woodworking tools.
I might be able to use this stuff to make something.
Yeah, these can all stay here for now. I guess this can stay here for now. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait till Sutherland calls. Guys, it's dark and I'm scared. That can stay. Okay. I need to find room for a bed. What is this shit on the floor? Oh, that's the cabinet, idiot. What am I doing? Idiot. Technically, okay, oh, hello Daniel, welcome. That was your comment, the one about the cults. Technically, barely possible. Chernobyl is very similar to the nuke plant in Black Frost. I mean, it's a nuclear plant. Is it a Chernobyl situation? I don't know. We know that there's the Black Frost risk or hazard around it. You can actually see it at the very beginning of the trailer. In the distance, there's like a massive cloud of debris coming from the plant in the distance. Not house necessarily. They seem to have been involved in a lot of things regarding the infrastructure of some parts of the island outside of Black Rock. As far as I know, John is only ever mentioned for Black Rock or Rudiger's project, and that's it. So I don't know if they have any connection with Hibernia or the cannery or anything else really. No, I don't think so. No, I think it's just Black Rock. That's the only infrastructural thing that the company would be responsible for. And by company I mean like back in the 1920s. Way before John Industries was even what it is now. Or what it is in the 80s, creating Resident Evil situations unintentionally. And also we don't know if John Industries is responsible for Perseverance Mills. My guess is no, but also yes. No idea. No, I'm looking for Aurora, please. I gotta eat this soon. Or oh wait, no. Cooking level 5. I could wait till cooking level 5 and then not risk it. I'm assuming that bug is that the bug where you can't use ruined items. I think it's actually fine for me. I'm not actually experiencing that bug. So I could just eat it at level 5. Have a good one, Toasty. Gonna try not get cougared. Okay, I agree. Same here. I've said a couple times, I know it's not relevant to some lore points, but there's obviously a coincidence to both John and Rudiger's interests involving doing things during winter. I don't think it's not during winter. It's not, that's not, like, I think you're reading too much into the timing of it. It's the location that matters more than anything. They intentionally chose a place with very little people and very little eyeballs, basically, to do it in. I mean, we only have one data point. That's Rudiger's experiment. And that happened... That started in the late fall and potentially could have run through the winter, but I don't know how long it happened, or how long it took. How long of a period it took, basically. No idea. So we can't say it's coincidence because there's only one data point. Cabin close to the mega bunker hinting about the choppers arriving as the weather turned colder, and sometime later the foreman trying to find Rudiger under the hat. Well, yeah, this all started in Shit. I forgot the note date. In the fall. What is it called? I'll just look up notes. Oh no, collectibles. There's a date to one of the airfield notes that I do believe is related to the tale or tales, the project, the actual experiment. It's not under signal void because this is just a region note from the airfield. It is, hold on. The main hangar note, called Stained Paper, has a date of September 25th, 1982. To say for certain that security will be what security will be like out here, told the boss a single exit point at the current airstrip would never satisfy our usual standard for evac. Nowhere else in the world would we set him up for a risk like this. But his eyes are open, and so are mine. The build has the green light. The build has the green light is very, it's, to me, it's screaming Rudiger's project. And then the date is September. So they started likely in October, and it clearly ran for quite some time. And I do believe that helicopter's note is actually a reference to could be a reference to a few things, because they needed to get generators out here at some point to power the machine. They had a bunch of generators, more powerful enough to power small towns. I think some of the helicopters that are mentioned in that note are the helicopters that brought out generators, and some of them may also be the helicopters that they called for evac, because Justy says in the note that there were helicopters across a large period of time, even across 2-year periods. Not necessarily 2 full years, but like some at the end of 1 year and at the beginning of another. So that may hint that the experiment ran for months into 2023 or 1983. My bad. So yeah, I think that the helicopter note is a reference to those helicopters that were used during the experiment. So yeah, again, one data point. You can't really say it's a coincidence that they prefer the winter time when technically it started in mid-fall. Although mid-fall in northern Canada is basically winter, from what we can tell in the game. Okay, so these are all vegetarian. I gotta eat the lowest condition ones. Unfortunately, this is like the best source for vitamin C in the game, and these are kind of hard. These are hard to get. You can only get them in 3 places: in the plane crashes for both Timberwolf and Pleasant Valley, and the conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theorists prepper cache. Those are the only places you can get airline meals, from what I can tell. I need agua. I'm gonna do a little cheaty cheat here because I'm fucking blind. Give me your water. Wait, where's the toilet? Toilet water. I stepped on glass in Project Zomboid. It's been 4 days and it's still not healed. Jesus. Finally realized I needed to get the glass out of my foot. Alright, well, we now know that Daniel is a foot fetish person. What? I saw something I posted in the Discord, but someone said they'd rather get touched. I can't read that out loud. Let's keep the chat to PG-13 at the very least, please. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm scared. Anyways. So, anyone want to drop a yippee or clank or whatever the fuck just to break the silence? No? Shit. No, right? No, there's no memento cache here, right? It's the one in the church here. I think. Oh, wait. Oh, you can reach it. Son of a bitch. You can reach it now. Thanks God. You don't need to break the stupid table down anymore. Hell yeah. Oh, but now it's... Oh, motherfucker. That's awesome that you can reach that now. Stray bullets. You guys love the clank so much that you're forgetting about Yippee. Poor Yippee. Alright, so let me loot.
This stuff will come in handy.
I guess the rest of Thompson's Crossing while I'm waiting for an Aurora. I want to at least initialize the trade. And then from there I can play off stream. I got an hour and a half roughly, I would say. An hour and 20 actually. I can finally walk now. I've been limping for 4 days. Gosh darn it, Daniel.
Wonder if the owner's around.
I feel like Daniel would not survive the quiet apocalypse, or any apocalypse really, for more than a few days. I feel for a lot of people, especially nowadays, the withdrawals from internet would kick in and kick their butts very quickly. I feel like for some people... That picture frame is doing blackface. I feel for some people, it would take literally 5 minutes without internet for them to, like, start dry heaving. Me, I've gone a whole day without internet for the rare occasion that it does happen. It sucks, but maybe have a few books on hand. I don't know. Go to your local library and just take the books. Just take the books. I'm not saying do that real life right now, but like in the apocalypse, maybe go to your local library and take some books to burn and or read in case you're bored. Me, I've actually got like a couple of like older books from
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
a couple of older books from when I was in school that I could obviously read, but yeah, Matt, could you imagine? Like, fuck, that would suck hard. Not like that. Oh, this is my storage
heavy
container. Carrot. Yeah, but I think some people would probably very obviously just like rather die immediately. So is there a reason why this cabinet wall and these shelf pieces are just super misaligned? Like this wall has a hump on it, like in the middle. What is happening here? I don't even know. Gotta see what the food situation's like here. Obviously there's gonna be tons in the town itself, but some of this might have to come with for when I go to the ZOC. I've got to prepare for that achievement, for the 25-day achievement. That's why I do want to build a meat carrying box in Transfer Pass. Kill every wolf, every deer, rabbit, and ptarmigan in Transfer Pass. And maybe even do some fishing if I can find a fishing spot. But I don't know if that's a thing in Transfer Pass. Throw all that in a meat curing box and use that food for ZOC. I did already loot a good chunk of the food there, unfortunately, because of the trip that I took there. So I will need to make sure I have 25 days worth of food for that achievement. We gotta just harvest this. That can go in there, and that as well. The salt, and good thing I've got a whole bag of salt up there already. I was lucky enough to find a bag of salt while I was up there. Might be a good idea to go with that rifle. And or find... I thought I put you away. And or find... a revolver. That would actually be a good idea. You know what? I don't really need this with me at all times. I'll just leave it here for now. If I could find a few more skillets or cooking pots, I might just like stack them on here and boil away. There might be one more cooking pot here in town, but I have yet to check. Okay, airline meals, I gotta save these. Especially the vegetarian ones. I think broth is supposed to be outside. I cannot believe I only got 1 carrot and 1 potato. I'm gonna put my water in here because water is kind of heavy. Okay. I think I'm good here. I think I'm good. Good. Oh God, clothing. What is this? Okay, what's the stats on this? Ah, it's a lot of windproofing. It really doesn't do anything for me at the moment. It's just a cute little festive sweater you can put on if you wanted to. It really isn't gonna help here. So for that, I will be putting it away. Let me fix this real quick. 70% still. Okay, I'm gonna save scum then. Potentially. Oh guys, what happened? The game crashed. Or went back to the main menu. Ugh. 85% now. Did I level up there? Oh boy. Level 2 mending. Only 5 million repairs to go to get to level 4. Or level 5, I mean. And that's no joke. That is actually potentially the amount I need. I need leather and a lot of cloth. Good thing there's a lot of cloth here, but leather might be a concern. Good thing it is technically infinite, thanks to Beach coming. Yippee! I got Yippee? Yippee? Yippee. God, if someone dropped a clank right as the Yippee happened, holy shit, that'd be so funny. I need to play Lethal Company again. It's been quite a while. It's such a fun game. I know these... Oh! I know these are crap, but, like, I've got no other choice. Oh, I just remembered. Wasn't there... Motherfucker. That's fine. Wasn't there a... There was a good thermal underwear in the prepper cache. Darn. Oh, well. Wow. No clank. Big sad. Huh. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but okay. Come on, 85%. Shut up, camera! That's fine. Those are fine for now. If they drop below 80, I would definitely fix them. Yeah, I need leather. Yeah, this is the problem with using so many leather clothing items. You run the risk of running out of leather, and then one of them breaks, and then you lose it forever. But oh yeah, I was also saying you can get leather from trades, I believe, so that's also kind of helpful. It effectively makes leather infinite. Let's go find food. Close some notifications. Oh, right. I gotta stop eating the canned food that can be heated up for XP. Idiot. Okay. Let's go loot the town. First, though, drop this. Hopefully that doesn't fall during an earthquake. Let me check down here real quick, because I need to see if the flask is here or not. Oh, good. It's here. I really don't want to have to go find it up in the cave. Or wherever else it can spawn. Huh. There's usually something here, but nothing this time. Big sad. Nothing. I don't think there's anything up here. Nope. Can't believe it. 2 years. Almost 2 years since they added them, and I still can't remember where any of the memento caches are. It's like I'm an idiot or something. Another lantern, which is helpful. Flour. Syrup. Damn. Ooh. Nice. Some good stuff here so far. I just want to get the trade set. Ooh, oats.
Never would have thought to look
That's
here.
all I want. That's all I want. I just want Sutherland to set up a trade with me. I'm just gonna like skip through the conversations because I'm not gonna go through that again. Wow. Wait a minute. That's such a rare find in a random house. Like cooking pots, those are
I
normal.
wonder if this is any good to eat.
But I don't think I've ever seen a skillet in these random houses. The only time I will see a skillet is in a, a bigger point of interest, like the community center or like grandmother's house. But never in these random houses. That's so weird. Must be a rare, very rare spawn then. Indeed. Ooh, got leather here.
I think I can use this.
It'd be a shame if I have to like scrap all my shoes, my spare shoes. I don't remember if there are any like furniture pieces that can be cut down for leather. I don't think so. I don't remember, honestly.
What have we here?
Oh, I'm behind on my phone. Like, the stream is behind. Please. 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 There we go.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Get about like 4 in-game hours before nighttime. This is where boredom sets in, just doing this tedious task of looting the whole town. No shower rabbit, that's good.
That'll come in handy.
My theory is still solid. Ah, woo. This is the I'm gonna zoom on through. Oh god. Ah, Jesus. Right, this is technically not a safe place. I should keep my bow out just in case. Wait, did I find a second pry bar? I did. I wish it would default to the lowest condition one. Especially since pry bars cannot be fixed, as far as I remember. No, they can't be fixed. Yeah. So it should default to the lowest condition one. And just, like, let that one break, I guess.
Too much stuff to carry.
Damn. For some reason I thought this was a sapling. So I've never actually bothered to check. Did these have anything? Piece of wood. No, I think it's the ones that are in the communal garden do. Thompson's Crossing is such an interesting place from a lore perspective. Because if you've got the rural store, which relies on supply lines from the mainland, and also the community garden, which feeds the whole town. And that's very contradictory based on the lore. So I wonder what gives with that. Like, is this like a harmony between the two halves of the Great Bear Island political spectrum? That's what I'm wondering. Ooh, I didn't get any of the sapling spawns. Big sad. There are 2 sapling spawns here. They can be cured too. That's unfortunate. Oh, too bad you can't take that. That'd be a cool little decoration for your base. And you can hang it on the wall behind the counter, and then below it can be all the vegetables. Tomatoes, carrots, mushrooms, that sort of thing. Normally there'd be like a stray bullet on the floor. I got unlucky this time. Okay, let's deliver all this back home. Nothing in there? No. Sometimes there can be like saltine crackers in there. I think it's like the only food item that could be reached from the outside, because obviously you can't
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
look around properly around the trash can. Was that there last time I was here? It was, I guess. Oh! Can't believe I almost missed that. Oh god, Jesus H. Oh wait, no. You can stay. Oh my goodness. I did not need to pick up any of this clothes. Oh, a new Mariner's P coat. Nice. Oh, these can stay here. The good crampons. I've got the crampons on at the moment. Might as well use them. I'm sorry, crampons. I didn't mean to say that. You're not crap. You're not as good, but you're not crap. Oh, let me bring that actually. Oh, nice. Actually, since I'm here, I might as well build the woodworking, the furniture workbench. I did want to build that here, actually. Please? Okay. What does that require? I'm actually curious. I've never built one of these before. I haven't done any safe house customization at all. Like, nothing. So it's called the furniture workbench. 10 cedar firewood? Fudge. Okay. Good to know. Excuse me. Oh, right, I gotta eat this first. I just remembered. I'm gonna accidentally eat that and I'm gonna regret it. Gotta put that away. I'm gonna go for like another 40-ish minutes. But like I've said a few times now, I really hope that I can get this Aurora so that I can... Were these here before? So I can talk to Sutherland. I think those were there before. Let me hit up the rural store. I'm actually curious to learn the new wildlife spawns around here. Obviously there's wolves, but I wonder if there's anything new. And rabbits, I guess, as well. Okay. Actually, I don't need to do that. I could just take it with me to the community center. And that's why I want to have the Travoy so that I can carry batteries. Because the Travoy, or Travois, whatever the pronunciation
I'm not sure
is,
I can carry much more.
could carry up to 50, 30, 45, 75? So 5 batteries? Although you'd be very slow carrying that many at the same time. And I found it best to not overflow or overfill the Travois with stuff. It's better to have it like 2/3 full, and you cannot be fully like your inventory can't be full either. You can't be over encumbered, otherwise you're basically going to be slower than walking normally, I think. Yeah, you're better off not filling it all the way up and making sure you're not over encumbered. Also, it's kind of nice for hunting. So, like, I could go kill some bear halfway across the map. I can bring it over here if I wanted to with the Travois. And it won't produce smell, fortunately. Although, that's one aspect I don't like, because it doesn't make sense. I feel like it should smell. Unless there's, like, some kind of special method to making the bag that's attached to it. But I wouldn't know anything about that. Damn, there's never anything in there. I know I've seen it. I think it might have been in Milton, either in the credit union or the post office. You can find salty crackers inside the trash can sometimes, and you can barely like see it poking out. I like how the potato is just like right there at the front. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing there, potato? Nothing much, just trying to get sold. Place. Oh, sneaky water. Almost missed that. Damn. Big sad. Whoa! If you don't look correctly, the correct perspective, you would miss that entirely. The famous Among Us gloves. Oh yeah, I've always got the Mogus gloves. They're one of the best ones outside of like the special ones. Like the tactical gloves are obviously better. But these are among the better ones in my opinion. And I only refer to it as Amogus gloves because I'm almost exclusively use the bow, and I almost missed that flower. And when you hold it out with hold the bow out, it looks like Among Us or whatever the character is called. What is the Among Us character officially called? I don't remember. It has an official name. How's the stream going? Oh, it's going well. Almost got assassinated by several wolves. Bill Collector number 4 tried to assassinate me as well in game, and I upset a kitty up north. Well, technically up west, because north is technically to the right on the map, on the world map. So yeah, I'd say it's going well. I'm just sitting here at Thompson's Crossing. Hoping that I can get an Aurora tonight so that I can get a trade in with Sutherland. And then I can move on to other things for the next stream. I should be able to now that I have the backpack. Just start doing like other other projects, I guess you could say. Not projects, but you know what I mean. Clang? What is a clang? Can you explain to me what a clang is? Actually don't. It sounds like a slur. I need to find the bonk sound. You know what I mean? When I say bonk, I think you all know what I mean. Because it's... When you think bonk, you know it's like the caveman club sound. That. I need to find that. That would be a great combo with clank. Really need to find that actually. Do. Actually, give me those 3. Oh yeah, oh right, that extra skillet spawn really surprised me. I've never seen a skillet spawn in a random house like that. Only in a major point of interest. What did I just put it away? Oh, my marine flare. It sucks. I gotta carry these from now on all the time because of the Timberwolf change. I always have to have at least one of these just in case. So this happened earlier, but because I was mentioned Timberwolves just now, I understand now what I'm doing wrong while throwing torches and flares at wolves. Which is something I guess I've never done before, but for some reason I've done it 3 times now in this playthrough, in this Something Wicked series. 3 times where I would throw a torch or flare at a wolf that is already like, it's stopped moving forward. It's like growling at you. It just sits there. And throwing it and then moving forward apparently triggers the struggle, like the struggle charge. I guess if they haven't been hit by the torch yet, they will not react to it. So I'm effectively just making the torch and or flare that is thrown ineffective. Because I'm moving forward and initiating the struggle. So that explains why that happened 3 times now. Although that may not explain... Is that a Timby? No, that's a regular wolf. That may explain why that happened for the regular wolves, but I don't know about the poison wolves. The poison wolves are still kind of a mystery to me. So maybe the wolves aren't as buggy as I thought they were. Hey, can I get you to, like, move out of the fucking way here? So I need to, like, remember not to do that, because that is what's triggered that 3 times now. Unfortunately for the one Timberwolf that it happened with, it wasn't that bad, because, you know, they don't normally enter struggle mode. I think that's a rare occurrence, but it might have to do with your condition, or if you're over encumbered or something like that. Apparently they can sense when you're, like, over encumbered, or you're cold or hungry or whatever. And it makes them more confident in combat. I really wish you could turn all the way around, so you could see where they are. Oh, leather. Shut up! Ooh, it would be really cool if you could, like, tear the seats apart for materials. Like, I guess some of these could be leather, but most of the time it's probably faux leather. Or cloth. But there's, like, you know, there's cotton in there, right? Or whatever they put in there, the cushion. Whatever material's in there could be helpful. That'd be kind of cool to have. Sounds like a solid plan. Yep, I'm just waiting for nightfall at this point. Let's just get home. Actually, it would be a good idea to sleep, but I guess technically I don't need to go outside at all for the trade. I just want to initialize the trade. So, oh motherfucker. Yep. I mean, technically there can be wolves here before Broken Silence, but this is kind of annoying. Does anyone know, because I was not paying attention to this at all, because you can technically do 10 trade requests for one overall trade. Does anyone know if the amount of items you request for one trade, does that affect the trust? Should I just do one trade and then it's the same amount of trust gain as if I did 10 items for the trade? And I'm not talking about, like, requesting 10 flowers. I'm saying 1 flower, what are the other things he offers? Recipe card, the wolfskin something, gloves, socks, like multiple different items. Should I do more than 3? Because that's what I've been doing, really, but it depends on what he has, because sometimes what he has isn't really worth it. So I just only grab a few things. Or usually I just save beforehand and what was I saying? I just refresh the save, because apparently you can just reload what he has, which I will probably get changed at some point in the future. Yeah, I don't remember when the last time I got a struggle with a Timberwolf. I think it definitely has to do with your condition, or any of your core health components if they're, like, low. Like if you're hungry or thirsty. It depends on that.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Let me do this out here. Just have more room. Oops. Let me put the higher condition stuff together. Those are the snacks. Oh, right, but these are... That's fine. There's only 5 of them. Putting them in piles. I'll put all the canned stuff here, but that's all I have canned wise. I still have one more house to loot here, and well, I'll just put these here together because they're all bigger items. I still have one more major house to loot. Sodas. I haven't opened any of those, have I? I'll hold on to that one. And then potatoes. Let's save these 4. And carrots. Let me save these 4. Damn, none of the salty crackers are high condition. I guess I'll throw this in here. So I will cook these potatoes and eat those carrots. I'm going to focus on this stuff, consuming it first, because this is all lower condition. But I will save these first, for last. Some of these. That one I'm not even going to risk eating. So yeah, this is stalker loot, alright. I don't know, I think it would be best to probably just do like 2 of each item you want to get trust up. Well, if I could increase it faster by accepting more trade offers, I'd rather do it that way. Because I'll take a flour, an oil, I'll take rifle bullets even, leather if I can get some from him. And what else? Recipe cards. I would love to have those as well. I'd rather just grab as many as I can. I'll drop these here for now. And bedtime. Condensed milk. Which is about to weigh or cost more than its weight in gold. Very soon. The news from California is kind of scary right now with the whole bird flu situation. If you get milk and or condensed milk from California, I would probably, well, I wouldn't stock up on milk, but condensed milk I would probably stock up on now, because it's gonna get very expensive, especially since condensed milk is just milk but milkier and sweeter, and you know, less hydrated. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get an Aurora. Sounds blizzardy out there. Nope. I think it's just windy. If I don't get an Aurora tonight, I'm gonna be upset. Thoroughly upset. I guess it's not the end of the world, but this is the one thing I want to avoid doing on stream, is just kind of doing nothing, basically. That's why I want to play this on stream or off stream sometimes, so that I can save the more entertaining stuff for on stream. And of course he didn't call, because obviously I can't. I'm not from America, so what's going on over there? Well, I don't think it's just here. I think it's everywhere. But the bird flu situation in the US is getting really scary. Like, really scary. But it's so bad that humans are getting infected, cows are getting infected, I think pigs even, which is not normal, but if you were not careful, it can happen. So yeah, basically milk, eggs, any other dairy products, any egg products even, which includes mayonnaise, all of that is just going to skyrocket in price because people aren't careful. Ow, my ears. I think I haven't looted this one. I think think I already read that. More potatoes. Thanks for clanking me, Daniel. I appreciate it. You better hope you don't get sued for that profile picture. Gotta get in there, make sure there's nothing hiding. Pancakes. Damn, I want pancakes. I saw a video on Reddit the other day of someone flipping the most beautiful looking pancakes. Except they weren't pancakes. They were dorayaki, I believe is what it's called. In Japan, it's a Japanese pancake. So they're like darker colored. But they were like perfectly shaped, perfectly cooked. Obviously, it looks a little burnt because they're different, but they weren't actually burnt. But, oh, I want pancakes now. I want pancakes now. Give me pancakes. But I can't make them because I'm really bad at making them.
This.
I think the problem with me making pancakes is I always forget that if you make it too heavy and too wide, it's going to be 100% impossible to flip over. And then I saw a life hack video about flipping a pancake, and I cannot believe I keep forgetting about this. But when you're flipping a pancake, the easiest way to flip it is to lift the pancake off the pan and then flip the pan over like this. Like the pan is basically upside down on top of the pancake. Obviously, don't touch your hand. And then flip it onto the, you know, do the motion to flip the pan back over, but with the pancake already on top of the pan, attached to the pan. That would save mess. The last time I made a pancake, I made such a mess. I wanted to cry. Never again. Also, if you're going to put fruit in your pancakes, you might want to cut it into tiny little pieces. Especially blueberries, because yikes. Why would I get sued? Because you don't own the likeness of that person. Any poop pry bars? No poop pry bars? Okay. I hope I looted all the toilet water around here in Thompson's. But I think this is the last house. There is that tiny little building that looks like it's being deconstructed down over here. This is the last lootable building here. Just gonna double check I don't miss anything here. It would be cool if there was like a really sneaky loot spot right there. Wouldn't that just spill the oil out of the pan? If there's that much oil on your pan for pancakes, you might want to go see a doctor about your cholesterol levels. There should not be enough to where it drips off. There should be a good amount, a good coating, but not enough to where it's like dripping with oil. I don't think I've ever been in here enough. Isn't that queso on your profile picture? I don't think I've ever seen this much loot in here. Like loose loot. Keep crouching like I'm teabagging. I swear I'm not. I'm not 12 years old. Who am I kidding? Freaking 30-year-olds would teabag in a video game because of Halo. Yeah, so you don't own the likeness. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're using it for profit. Oh, you already checked that, idiot. Actually, oh, there's two of them. It's been a while since I've done this, but let's give this a try. Okay, one ran away. That's fine. There we go. And we're home. They only smelled me because of the meat. Let's hope that fucker goes away permanently. Yeah, let's do this here because home is right here. Let me just be ready to cancel this. Kind of glad the other one did not come for me. This was also a thick wolf.
Something's gotta go.
It's a good amount of meat for one wolf. Sometimes they're like 4 kilograms. I'm like, you weren't even worth the bullet or whatever, the arrow. 4 kilograms is fine. But it's not the best. 5 to 6 is more is ideal. It's queso, behold. Wait, what? Is queso here? Could you imagine? I'd lose my mind. And I should probably put this away. I do want to construct this meat carrying box here as well, because the valley is bountiful when it comes to meat. But problem, I don't have 10 kilograms of salt, and I don't think that exists in Pleasant Valley, unless I go find a bag. Ooh, there was one. Oh, sorry, I only need 8. But there was one in Molly's house. I might as well cook. I'll hold off on that just in case I can somehow cook with that when it's ruined. There's another wolf here. Oh shit. Gotta go.
Too heavy.
I might as well cook 2 of these. I know at the moment that I can only... It's queso bald. He's bald. Okay, typo. Okay. I didn't ask if he was bald or not. That's kind of mean, Daniel. Damn. Damn, Daniel. I'm kidding. I think he's like... I don't know a lot about him, but like I know from the very few clips I've seen of him that my brother showed me, he's basically an internet punching bag, and he accepts that. Like, he's totally fine with it. I gotta show some respect for people that are like that, because I cannot imagine how much you were bullied in middle school or elementary school or high school or whatever to be able to put up with that. And fuck, I was bullied in middle school, so if y'all want to start dropping money or donations but also make fun of me, go for it. I'll be fine with it. If you drop money, if you drop donations, that's fine. Otherwise, please be nice. I is a very fragile boy. Oh, this might be a mistake because there's wolves right here. That what's it called? Broth is very much spoiled. Okay, so I've got a decent amount to cook here. Yeah, I'll cook those 5 and then boil some water. Time to just start mass boiling the river here next to me. Dude, I love queso. He's so chill and relaxable. Relatable is the word. Toasty. Yikes. Relaxable. Yikes. Okay. Things are looking up. I guess I'll move these out of here. Look, I got a wolf carpet. Oh, water. Over here. Oh, I don't want to do this for more than one more day. I need Sutherland to contact tonight, or else I'm gonna have to end the stream. I need to stop picking up clothes, unless it's like good clothes or leather items. I need to stop picking it up. It's like the t-shirts and these crappy socks really aren't worth it. They're not even worth tearing apart. It's a waste of time. Unless there's literally no more cloth anywhere else in the world, which usually isn't the case. I'm thinking what to do here. I gotta eat this first before I go outside. I could go up river and go back for those burdock spawns and get the whatever cattails I can find. Also, there's a sapling spawn over there. Yeah, let's go do that. And also on the way back and get the rabbits that are out here. I don't have a snare here, do I? You know what? I think there was a snare over in the barn. Oh, I didn't leave that loot at Molly's house. I left it at the big barn. Okay. So let me just start collecting sticks and whatever else I can find here. Could you imagine if there was a moose spawn right here? God damn, that would be awful. Okay, I see some branches over there. I've had to farm for tree branches so much now because of the trader that I can now recognize which tree branch it is from a mile away. Just because of how many I had to chop down. I rarely chop those down to begin with. I might as well take these. I will usually prioritize these over actual antiseptic because these are lighter per dose. I'd rather carry these. Oh, I should just hold this in hand at all times. This should honestly just be glued onto my hands. Give me them shrooms. Yeah, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take every part of the cattail until, you know, level 3 fire starting, which I'm very close to, so I guess I don't need that many. Oh, I didn't mention this earlier. Yeah, just so you know, for tomorrow's stream, I will be streaming Stardew Valley. And then, of course, since it's the new year, I have a new stream schedule. So normally I will stream Thursdays through Sundays now. I'm streaming one day fewer than last year. I will try to adhere to that. Shoot, these are the wrong one. And every other Wednesday I will be doing a Wednesday stream but that's for game development. And then of course, if you want to, you can go back to the announcement that's on the channel in the community tab, but that's from a few days ago at this point. I'm gonna see if I can get that on the channel banner. Obviously not like identical, but like the stream days, I think it'd be helpful. But Tuesdays, no, not Tuesdays. Thursdays and Saturdays are usually dedicated to the Long Dark. Fridays can be any random game that I'm playing, like whatever playthrough I'm doing. So right now it's GTA 4. And then Sunday is always the casual stream, so this Sunday is Stardew Valley. Also, please leave a like on live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. That helps a lot with the algorithm. Helps the channel grow. So thank you. No, it was further down. And I know there's a sapling spawn, I think somewhere on the other side of this wall here. Of course, I'm going to take all of the cattails. Any mushrooms, rose hips, burdock, whatever. You know, it's so calm in here when Bill Collector isn't around. Almost like I need to start paying Bill Collector. Because the chaos changed dramatically. Or not the chaos. I guess, yeah, the chaos is now gone completely. Oh, at this point, I'm not even going to respond to those people anymore. I actively delete comments sometimes that just piss me off. Comments like that about episode 5 not ever coming out. Like, as if those people have ever made a video game or know how video games are made. I just usually delete those comments. They're not even worth responding to. I used to have, like, I guess kind of like a rule where, like, if someone makes an uninformed comment about something that relates to game development, I usually respond at least twice or 3 times, because it's really bad to let comments like that, you know, be made and not be corrected, because gamers on average don't understand how game development work. Like the overlap, it's not that high, not as high as you think. Like not all gamers are game developers. And so someone will make a very uninformed or even an uninformed comment or something that will just basically spread misinformation. So I usually try to, thanks for that. There's Bill Collector 2, he's back. I usually try to comment back a few times just to like tell them, you know, this is how this and that works. Doesn't quite work how you think it does. Also, you know, the major differences between Hinterland and say Rockstar. You know, size of the company, the budget, the experience across the developers in the studio, engines, everything affects every aspect of game development. But nowadays it's so tiring, especially with the Long Dark and the announcement of Black Frost really triggering a wave of stupid comments like that. I just can't anymore. I actively just delete those comments now on my channel, especially. And I will not be responding to those types of comments anymore. I think this question gives me an idea for when episode 5 drops, so I will be making a special video for that. Literally the moment episode 5 drops. I'll have to prepare something for that, like a script or something like that. Bill Collector, you can go away now. Bill Collector 2. No, Bill Collector 2 can stay. Bill Collector 2 is chill. Actually, Bill Collector 2 and I had some coffee the other night. That was fun conversation. Bill Collector 4 though, I never want to see them again for what they tried to do earlier. They tried to assassinate me. That was uncool. And Bill Collector 3 and I aren't in love. In love. In game. The face every time. Do you just have like that macroed or something, or what? I can't imagine you're typing that in every time. At least copy and paste it most likely. Also, do you personally know Bill Collector 69? Because I'd love to get to know them. I don't understand why people are angry about how Black Frost got announced, and they all say that episode 5 won't come out. We just have to be patient. Yeah, they literally said in the dev diary episode 5 is the next update, like after this one, and it's been a month. So I don't know why people are still bitching about it. Like you've been patient for 4 years now. Just be patient for another month or 2 months. It's literally been 3 years technically. Technically 2 years since it was supposed to come out, because I think it was supposed to come out 2023 technically. And then they delayed it to 2024. People are just entitled sometimes. They feel entitled. Like, it's gonna come out. They have never said or done anything that indicates it won't release. Like, why would they continue developing the game if after the Redux, if they didn't intend to finish it?
I need to drop something.
And yeah, they announced Call of Duties way before the previous one, the life cycle for that one ends. So like, why don't you go bitch about them? About announcing games before all the content for the previous one is done. It's like a... Oh shit, I need like energy here.
If I don't rest soon.
Actually, I'll just walk here. It's like a double standard almost. Oh, so there's like 1.5 million other things to be upset about in terms of game development and video games. Hinterland delaying the finale for this game is nothing to cry about. It's literally like crying over spilled milk. When Ubisoft and EA and Activision basically commit what would be the game industry equivalent of war crimes and crimes against humanity. All the time, every day. Bill Collector 2, I can't find the other vault, the bank vault. Or Bill Collector 1, I can't find the bank vault. Uh-oh. Use your Bill Collector magic. So, does Bill Collector just have like multiple Chrome windows open with different accounts logged in? What is happening? It would be so hilarious if it turns out these were actually different people. I doubt it though. Use your Bill Collector magic to get into the bank vault. Oh god. So you didn't answer my question about Bill Collector 69. Or Bill Collector 420. Either or. Hi bunnies. This should hopefully be enough cedar wood to make the workbench. I'm gonna cut it close here, actually. Real close. I should have this out ready. Oops. I see home. We're almost there. Super close. I've got so much food on me right now, but none of it is for the wolves, of course. Unless they want burdock and birch. Or, birch. Burdock and, cattails. And lichen. Uh-oh. Shit. What's your favorite Winter Meat episode? Mine is 2. Mine is 1. 1 is my favorite. Because it's so goddamn depressing.
I might have to
but
drop
it's like
here.
In my opinion, is perfectly written. Oh, wrong one. Oh no. We're good. Yeah, I've got more than enough. 10. That can go in there as well. Jesus. H. Oh, I didn't realize how many sticks I picked up. That makes sense why I got super over encumbered there. Did I have those books on me and I just didn't put them away? I think that's the case. Jesus, the gosh darn energy drinks. Oh, no, I haven't put them back down. That's why I have so many. Put those there. You should start a competition, maybe art competition, editing, something. Would be, and the award would be Discord Nitro or YouTube membership. Well, if I could give people YouTube memberships, I'd do that. Like, target a membership to someone. But I can't do that. YouTube fucking sucks ass. It's like 15 years behind on Twitch. But I would love to do that. I want to do something for the 5,000 sub celebration, but I don't know what to do for that. But I'm thinking I might just wait until July or June, I guess, to get it started earlier. Start working on some kind of 10-year anniversary project. And maybe hold off on the 5K sub celebration. I don't know what to do for that. I have no idea. What the hell do people do when they reach a sub milestone? I don't know. I can't do a subathon because that doesn't work on YouTube. I mean, it can, but it's not the right type of sub. That only works on Twitch. The problem is that YouTube and Twitch fucked YouTube so hard early on by using the word sub as the, you know, monetary sponsorship for a channel. And then YouTube already had the word sub, but it was just to follow people. And now YouTube is so far behind. If I say subathon on YouTube, it doesn't help in the same way it does on Twitch. If I was on Twitch, a subathon to celebrate 5,000 followers, that would work very well, I feel. But it doesn't work on YouTube. Cuz what phrase do I use? Member-a-thon? I don't fucking know. I don't know, get drunk. I can't get drunk right now on my medicine. It's not good for my my heart. Toasty, when will you do GTA 5? When GTA 4 is done. So I'm gonna guess somewhere around March. I don't know. Depends on how long the game is. I assume it's pretty long. Yeah, I cannot drink at the moment. I could drink if I don't take the medicine for like a day, which is probably not a good idea. It's probably not the end of the world, but I'd rather not do that. Let's go to bed here. I'm gonna eat my carrot before I go to bed. I ate so many carrots today because of the soup I made. Delish. Okay, let's see if I get this Aurora. If not, I'm gonna end the stream and hope to God I get one next time. I swear to God. It's windy out there. This isn't good. I think I would love to do like a membership giveaway. For 5K, but I would do it if I could target who gets the membership. Like put all the regulars on like a roulette wheel, spin the wheel, and whoever gets picked is the one that gets the membership. But I can't do that. Like I would pay for the membership myself because I've already given away the free ones. But I can't do that. YouTube is just so far behind. They barely added something that is like the equivalent of ToastyBits, but it's more inspired by something from I think Instagram or TikTok, I don't remember. But it's called YouTube Rubies. It's so weird. You pay with real money to buy, I think, is it rubies? Hold on, what is it called again? I forgot. And apparently I have the ability to use it, but like I'm not gonna advertise that shit because who the fuck cares? YouTube, I think it was. Was it rubies or what was it called? All about rubies. That's a fucking video about rubies, the gemstone. Poorly fucking named thing. I'm gonna go kill my brother. Hold on. Not literally. In game. What is it called? I think I have to literally look at my. Oh, I could probably find it in the YouTube studio thing. Earn. I can't find it because I like they add something new to YouTube, a new way of earning money, and they don't even have like full support for it yet. I'd have to find in my yeah, I'd have to find it in my emails, but basically it's like a way to tip people. You pay real money to buy something, and then when that thing, okay, the way it works is you use real money to buy a fake currency on YouTube, and that is used to buy gifts that you give to a content creator, and that gift has a monetary value to it. It's like a tip, basically. Why? I don't understand why they didn't just do bits. Like, you buy bits on Twitch. Just do that. Why? What is up with the gift? The stupid, like, buy currency or use currency to buy a currency to buy a gift. That's so dumb. And no one's gonna use it, I guarantee it. No one's gonna use it. I'm not even gonna bother. Really, it's so dumb. YouTube's still like in the Stone Age for when it comes to this stuff. GTA 4 is your favorite GTA because of the story. I won't say what happens. Oh, I would hope not. Or you get banished. I'm enjoying it so far. The like 3 or so hours I played. Damn, no fucking Aurora. Guys, I'm gonna have to sue Hinterland for this. They're wasting my time here. I'm gonna sue them for the achievement. I'm kidding. In game. In game. No, Hinterland, please don't. You know what? Let's not waste time then. Let me have this ready now. And off stream I will probably grab the salt. Or no, I'll save it for next time. I'll save it for next time. So let's make wood furniture workbench. Oh, if I have a toolbox, would that make it shorter? I don't know if that's... I know for some things that don't require the toolbox, if you have it, it makes it faster. Nope, does not matter. Big sad.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Jesus! I dropped it on my foot too. Wait a minute, I'm only working with wood. How did that happen? Okay, so like this. I swear to God, if this disappears somehow, I'm gonna drop a clank. What? What's going on here? Like, what? Huh? What is going on here? That's so annoying.
I could use a drink.
No, you can't. Move, bitch! Okay, that was really annoying. Actually, this might help with the ability to see, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Like, sunlight from a window does not help with actually allowing you to craft, even if you can see or not. Ah, we can make all sorts of stuff. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, 8 kilograms. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, fur firewood. I gotta start saving the firewood, the fir and the cedar. Does that reduce condition on this? I would hope not, because there's only 3 of them. So yeah, I gotta start saving these from now on. Let me pull. Oh, hold on. Let me pull these out of here, actually. Red Inferno, get out the way. I know, right? I'm gonna just drop these down here. There we go. Yeah, so next time, the first thing we're gonna do is, oh, storage boxes, nice. Oh my god, this requires so much wood. So our tree branch is now infinitely spawning? Because they weren't before, right? I think they are now. Next time I'll go to Molly's house. We'll loot all of Molly's house and bring that bag of salt so that we can make this. And hopefully find all that firewood. I need to go to the bathroom, so let's do this real quick. Please make sure you leave a like on the live stream, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Remember, I stream this on Thursdays and Saturdays from now on. So come back on Thursday if you want to see more of the Long Dark. Tomorrow I'm streaming what's it called? Stardew Valley, and then Wednesday will be one of the bi-weekly game dev streams. I hope I said that right. Bi-monthly, right? Yeah, I think it's bi-monthly. Bi-monthly game dev streams to continue working on my game, and then more of the Long Dark on Thursday. All right, I will see you all tomorrow.